You crazy kids. It's Monday, it's dark, it's miserable. I love it, man. This is what weather should be like. You know, the heat is fine for a week. This is what we should be having. I had the heating on yesterday. Oh, it was good. Got a noisy radiator. Anyway, good Monday to you, sir. Is that a phrase? Do people actually say good Monday to you, sir? Anyway, 0870 9090 973. Chris, my producer, is away. He was supposed to be going on holiday, but due to the old, he probably couldn't get a flight anywhere. Not allowed to talk about terrorism. No, he couldn't get a flight anywhere. So I'm guessing he's somewhere in the country, probably at his mum's in Wales. Taking his girlfriend on holiday to his mum's house in Wales. So we might give him a call later in the week, just to see how badly his holiday is going. We might phone him up a bit later on in the week. If you don't listen to the show the whole way through, if you only listen to the first half hour or whatever, and don't listen from 6 till 6:30, then you won't know that for the last half hour of the show, we do a thing called Triple M, Mix, Mental, Mayhem. It's where we take your call straight to air. You phone up, you don't speak to Helen behind the glass, or Chris or whoever. You phone up, I touch the screen, I touch a line, and you come on the air. We thought, as statistics have proven, that as it's the most popular part of the show, true, unbelievable, the bit that gets most listeners is the bit that we don't do nothing to. We thought we'd, in a desperate attempt to gain some, popularity, we'd start the show with that. So for today, and maybe this week, we'll see how it goes. For the first half hour of the show, we'll take your calls straight to air. So, you can call in and do whatever you want. You want to sing, you want to dance, you want to play a bit of audio, you want to talk about the Middle East. Now's your chance to do it. 0870 9090 973. I should warn you, we do have a 7-second delay that works, we think. So don't test us, If you swear, if you do anything rude or libelous, you'll get dumped, you'll get blacklisted from the station. And look, 7 of the 10 lines are busy as we speak. Shall we wait for 10? We've got 8 lines full. We need 2 more lines, 1 more line. 9 of the 10 lines are full. There we go, we've got 10 lines, let's dive straight in. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Ooh, watching the people get leery. It's not very pretty, I tell thee. Walking through town is quite scary. It's not very sensible.
There we go. The Kaiser Chiefs phoning in live. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian. Listen, this is an information call. Not this Friday gone, but the one before that on Triple M.
Yes.
You had a song played. It was the Busy Bee song. Do you remember that rock version?
The theme tune to the Green Hornet.
Yes, that's it.
Yes.
Any idea who the group was? I cannot find it on the internet.
Oh, sorry, you're phoning me for information.
I am.
I thought when you said it's an information call, I thought you meant you were offering some information.
I'm not clever enough.
I haven't got a clue, no.
No?
Can you sing a bit, just to remind people of what it was?
And it was a bass guitar doing it, and this chap had electric fingers because he was going so fast.
Well, if anyone knows who that was by, the electric version, then 0870 9090 973. Oh, I'm being told by Johnny, it's on the Kill Bill soundtrack. Kill Bill. What a rubbish film that was. What a load of overrated, stolen ideas put together in... I didn't bother with the second one. Uma Thurman looked fit in the Bruce Lee kind of Game of Death outfit, but... So... let's go to line number 9. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. It's Gary from the Lee.
Hello, Gary from the Lee.
Hello there. Can I agree with you that I love the fact that it's cold again?
Isn't it fantastic?
It's just great.
And the thing is, you will get people, possibly even on this station, whinging about, oh, it's grey, it's home. Did you see the rain at the weekend?
Do you not find you sleep better when it rains as well?
I do. Because it's very comforting. It's like the sound of your mother's heartbeat in the womb, I would guess.
Yes.
I don't know.
No, that could be right.
Yes.
Interesting option of trying Triple M at 3 o'clock. I like it.
Well, just have a go. I don't want to, we get, according to the latest radar figures, we get almost twice as many listeners between 6 and 6:30 as we do from 3 till 3:30. Now, I'm thinking... What's different? Well, we take calls straight to air at 6 o'clock, so...
It could also be that most people kind of get... I mean, I normally get out of work around 6.
Oh, yeah, I see,
It could be that, and I normally switch on sort of 10 to, normally to get... Not just to get Triple M, but that's all I get of the show normally.
Hey, well, there you go. Well, we'll see how it goes, We'll do it every day for the next 3 months. Wait till the radar figures come out, and we'll see how it goes.
How does one get involved in talking about radio figures? In other words, you know they get these people that get cards for television. How do you get one for radio?
It's, it's a little diary. I've seen it. It's a very odd diary. You have to put crosses in for every half hour. I don't know. As far as I know, you just get approached, or they come to your house and they ask if you listen to the radio and would you like to fill in a radar diary. It's very random, and it can't be the best system out there for measuring. But radar figures, if anyone doesn't know, are the radio listening figures. I don't know what it stands for, but it's, tells us how many people are listening to each show and to each station and for how long and ton.
But outside of your not sphere of knowledge of being on the radio, do you know anyone that's ever been approached for it, or anyone that's ever been approached for the television one?
No.
Because I don't.
I thought the television was done with a little electronic box. Is that a myth?
But, no, I think it is, but I don't know if it's Nielsen over here or Nielsen in America, but I don't know of anyone that's ever been approached either.
Well, I'm sure they must be, It's like people... No, I don't know anyone that's been approached to be the 100 people asked on Family Fortunes, but they do ask people, apparently, so...
friends of researchers, I heard.
Possibly, yes.
Possibly. Yeah.
Anyway, listen, thank you for that. 0870 90 90 973. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Oh, I want to do Triple M. Am I too late?
No, you're doing it now. This is it.
Oh, right. Oh, sorry. Hello?
Hello?
Is that Ian?
Yes, it is. Hello.
Oh, I was just going to say, Chris might be not somewhere, but in the country with Jethro.
Jethro?
Yeah.
What, Jethro the comedian?
No, Jethro.
Well, the guy that... Jethro Dull that phones Clive up?
Yeah, he could be with him.
He possibly could be. Well, we may give Chris a call later on in the week, just to really narc him off. And he will be narked off when he gets a phone call. When he went abroad last time, we tried to call him up. And his phone didn't work abroad, but it will work in Wales. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Oh, God.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm really great, Graham, actually, and you're not going to get me down.
What's going on, Ian? Straight to air?
Straight to air for the first half hour of the shows today, yes.
Why is that, Ian?
Because Helen Behind the Glass is producing, and, we thought it would be worth having a crack.
Oh, I see, Ian, I understand. Just a bit of news for you, really, Ian.
I'm not really interested.
But it's quite important. It's regarding your show.
Oh, go on then, yeah.
Yeah, just talking about it, I believe. The Razor figures.
The Razor figures, yes.
The young lady came round to mine and was asking me questions about that sort of thing.
Oh, right, yeah.
You know.
And you told her that you listened to the show, did you?
Oh, no, I didn't say that.
Oh, you miserable sod.
Well, no one else had put you down, Ian, so I didn't want to be the odd one out.
Thanks, Graham.
I'll put down Virgin.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
We don't need calls like that, that's for sure. Let's go to line 8. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello, I think I know that bass solo that the guy was on about earlier.
Yes?
Is it the Queens of the Stone Age? It's got a big, fantastic bass solo in it halfway through.
No, it's the B song.
Well, I thought it was the Queens of the Stone Age.
Good lad, but you're wrong, thank you. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello, it's Childminder here.
Yeah, turn your radio off.
Yeah, I'm having trouble in. I've got the kiddies in it. I've got a lot of kiddies in there today.
What's that noise?
Hey? I'm had to send some of them outside to play in the car park.
OK, well, just you look after them. Good lad. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Hi, it's Nelson from the Norfolk.
Hey, Nelson, how's it going, man? Every time he sucks me in. If you just tuned in and you don't know what's going on, kind of tough, really. I'll explain all after the travel in a couple of minutes. Line 7, you're on the wireless. Talking away, I don't know just quite what to say. Oh, it's a good video. It was half it was animated and set in a mirror. Yes. Let us try. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Oh, good afternoon, Ian. Have you seen the Standard?
No.
There's a letter in there, and we should salute this woman.
Oh, right.
Elizabeth Martin of NW9.
Yes.
She thinks LBC is wonderful.
Oh, hang on, because there was that nasty letter the other week
Yes.
from, what was it, Martin Daniels?
Yes. what was it? David Walker.
David Walker, that was the fellow, slagging us off. Oh, Helen, can we get the Standard and have a little look at that? Is that possible? That's,
Yeah, it's a short letter from Elizabeth Marten,
Marten.
of NW9.
Oh.
And shall I read it to you? Have you got time?
Well, Philip, I've got to go to the travel, but we'll try and find it, and I'll read it after the travel.
Okay, righto.
Thanks for the tip, good lad. Time now, though, as we just said. So we're doing Triple M early, by the way. I'll explain more in a minute. Time to go to the LBC 97.3 Travel Centre and get the latest from Amanda Redmond.
Thanks very much. Well, just one lane out.
Okay, we'll start the show properly at past, I think. Just, let's just take things as they come. I've got the Standard here. I can't find... there's the letters. We'll have a look in a second. We're playing Triple M for the first half hour of the show. If you don't know... listen to the whole show because you find it too tedious, too childish, and just find me too obnoxious... there's a letter from Alan Mendoza. This is what we do from 6 till 6:30, is we take your calls straight to air. Normally, if you phone up a phone-in, speech-based radio programme, you speak to the producer, they find out what you want to say, and then call you back. But for this part, Triple M, Mixed Mental Mayhem, we take your calls straight to air. 0870 90 90 973. Don't worry, normal service will resume at 6:30. At 3:30. It's been one of those weekends. I feel like I've had a wasted weekend. Yes, let's do a couple more, and then we'll see who pops up. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Weekend. Yes. All right, James O'Brien. Where's James O'Brien? We love James.
Yeah, he's on 10 till 1.
Oh, right. I just want to tell Ian Lee that.
I am Ian Lee.
Oh, right. Oh, that's James O'Brien, mate.
Yeah.
Bring it back at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, okay. You don't even know what time of the day he's on, and yet you're claiming you love him. Let's go to line 6, you're on the wireless.
Bonjour, madame.
Hello.
Je voudrais chanter pour vous l'hymne national de Antigua and Barbuda. Hey, little hen, when will you lay an egg for me?
Thank you. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hola, Ian. I love Habiba.
Excellent. Was this Booper?
Yay!
Oh, God, you weirdo. Hey, Booper.
I'm not weird.
Yeah, you are. You love Habiba. Listen, do you want to play Triple M with us?
Yeah, go on then.
You get to pick a line. Bearing in mind you're line 3, pick a line between 1 and 10.
Line 9.
Line 9, okay. Line 9, you're on the air?
Yeah, all right, come.
Okay.
Line 8.
You're going for line 8? Okay, lovely. Do you want to do all the talking for me, Booper?
Head up on line 8, you're on here.
La 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 la. Ah, la 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 la. I predict a riot. I predict a riot.
Do you want to cut them off yet, Booper?
I predict a riot.
You got to say when you want them to go.
Oh, I have been. Line 6, you're on here.
Well, your phone is rubbish. Line 6, go on.
Hello, is that Kiss?
Line 6?
Yeah, okay. That was their joke. Was they phoned up and said, "Was it Kiss?" You see. Pick another line, Booper.
Line 5. Line 5, you're on here.
Okay, line 5. Where you go?
Oh, hello there, Ian.
Hello, line 5.
I'm Brenda from Putney.
Hello.
Hi, Brenda.
I'm ringing up regarding your noisy radiator you said you got.
Oh yeah, tapping away.
Yeah, I run my heating yesterday, and I would imagine it's because you got air in your radiator. You want to bleed them.
I will bleed them, but to be honest, I think it's when they installed, because it's a new radiator, and when they installed it, they muffed it up a little bit, and I just need to mess around with the old fatang, and that will sort it out.
Yeah, but be careful with the fatang, because you could destroy it.
Yes. But it was good having the heating on yesterday. It was very satisfying.
Yes.
I had the heating on.
I had mine on as well for an hour.
Well, listen, thank you very much for that tip. Booper,
Thank you very much, line 5. Line 4, please, you're on there.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Booper, how are you? Hello, listen, my reason for calling is because yesterday, me and Ben from admin were talking on the Ian Lee forum thing, and there's not enough people coming on it or during the evenings, both at the weekends and during the weekdays. So, Ian, you need to do more advertising. And Booper, I thought you could help.
Of course I will. Any time you're on.
Well, can you come up with some kind of a jingle or something that Ian can just play, because he's not going to repeat it, but we need to expose IanLeeForum.com.
Well, you've just done it, Habiba.
Well done,
you
Habiba.
listen to it regularly for all your programmes.
There we go. Well done. Excellent stuff there. You can go there, iainleeforum.com, and have a chitty chat to people. Nice. And you can go to iainlee.co.uk as well. There are very many websites. Let's have another 5 or 6 minutes of this. I've got really itchy ear because the foam has gone from this socket. So it's foamless. It's blasting straight into my ear. No protection. That is hardcore. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
You're going to get with the programme.
Okay. I can already see how this is going to pan out. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hi, it's Anthony.
Hello, Anthony.
How are you, mate?
I'm all right, mate. Do you want to pick a couple of lines?
Yeah, go on then.
Go on, pick a line.
Line 2 on the wireless.
Okay, line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian.
Hello, it's Ian and Anthony here.
Hello.
Hello.
It's Amber. I talked to you last night, remember?
Hello, Amber, yes.
Yeah. Well, this is nice, a bit of a change.
It's a little bit of a change, just shake things up a little bit.
Yeah. Do you want to hear me suck my lollipop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent stuff. Wow. Good choice, Anthony. Pick another line.
Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Line 7, you heard the man, you're on the air. Thank you.
Okay. Let's go to line 5, Ian.
Oh, line 5 just dropped off. Here we go. Let's try line 5, you're on the air.
Oh, come on, Anthony, sing with me. Hey, little hen, when will you lay me an egg for my tea?
Hey, man.
That was a good, very good choice, Anthony. Well done. I'll let you pick one more. Go on.
Yeah, line 1.
You are line 1.
Oh, line 6.
Okay. Line 6, you're on the air.
Hello, Ian. Hello, Anthony.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, very well, thanks. And yourself?
Not too bad, thank you.
Good. Ian, I just wanted you to know that I've stopped hating you now.
Oh, nice one. What changed?
Well, just, life's too short for hatred, isn't it, really?
I think it is, to be honest.
Maybe that is a bit stronger word, but I've disliked you since last week because we couldn't have a love tribute, and...
No, listen, man, don't hurt me about that. It's just, it's kind of difficult for me to play music, and I couldn't play, any Arthur Lee or Love, really, which is unfortunate. But, I was comparing a gig on Saturday night in Cambridge, and I held a moment's silence for Arthur Lee.
Oh, well, there you go. Big respect to you then.
The man's, anyone who doesn't know, Arthur Lee was in a band called Love, died a couple of weeks ago. Go and buy Forever Changes. It's one of the best 5 albums ever made.
Definitely.
Lovely. Well, I'm glad we're friends again.
Okay, me too, mate. See you.
Cheers, man. Bye-bye. Anthony, thanks for that.
Yeah, you sure you're going to start soon, Ian?
We'll start the show properly at past.
I'll give you a call back, Ian.
Good, lad. There we go. Let's do a few more minutes of this. It's Triple M. This is what we do from 6 till 6:30. And, of course, on Sunday evenings. The show last night was good. 10 till 1 o'clock. Very good show. There we go. Let's have line 10. You're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello, line 10.
It's Mary.
Hello, Mary. You're on the air.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Time Trumpet again.
Oh, Time Trumpet, yes.
It's on BBC 2 again on Thursday.
Yes, this is the Armando Iannucci.
The second one, I think it's on every Thursday, and it's between 2005 and 2009.
Yes.
And it's including Jamie Oliver decides to clone his own flesh.
Wow.
So that should be good. I mean, I saw it last week as we were talking before about it.
Yes, it's very good.
And so it looks as though it's going to be on almost every week.
I think there's a series of them, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to take
What it is, for those who don't know, it's a spoof talking head show set in the year 2037.
Now, this would be 2005.
Oh, but
2009. I know, they'll be looking for...
They'll be looking back to 2005 and 2009.
That looks more...
Yeah.
I mean, especially with Jamie Oliver cloning his own flesh.
Wow,
that'd be a laugh, wouldn't it?
It should be a laugh, shouldn't it? I wasn't expecting that. Have you seen Time Trumpet? It's good. It's good. It's a bit hit and miss, but the hits are genius. Very, very good. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
I've taken lots of tablets.
Oh dear. Line 7, you're on the wireless. Yeah, you're on the air.
Ooh. Is that Hawksby and Jacobs?
No, that's TalkSport, 08704 20 20 20. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Line 2.
I'm going away on Thursday. I'm going to miss your Sunday show.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You can get the podcasts.
Yeah. But I like listening to it live. It's much more better.
It is much more better.
Yeah. Right.
So where are you going? Anywhere nice?
I'm just going to Toft Del Mar, near Lorette Del Mar.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Yeah.
Del Mar.
I'll probably go away and then it'll be hot here. Bad weather, and I can't believe you don't like the Heat.
I like the weather now. It's fantastic. Look, it's grey out there. It's cold. I'm wearing a hoodie today.
Depressing.
It's what?
Depressing.
Oh, it's not depressing. It makes you feel alive. The heat is depressing because it makes everyone lethargic and tired, and they can't move, and it's everyone's grumpy because. But this weather, everyone's alert and on their toes.
It's too cold to go out. Like, at least when it's hot, you can go swimming, and they've got paddling pools round here now.
Put a jumper on and go indoor swimming.
Mm.
There we go. You know what? You know it makes sense. Let's do a couple more. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello, is that Ian?
Yes, it is.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
It's Ron.
Hello, Ron.
Hello. I'm going to an evening class that's starting next week.
Right.
And I need some advice.
Okay.
Because, am I right in saying that your friend Helen, behind the glass, has she done a fag rolling course?
She's done a fag rolling course, and I believe she got a first in it, yes.
Well, I'm doing the same thing as well.
Okay.
I've had all the itineraries sent through from the college.
Yes.
And it doesn't tell me what materials I need to take.
Golden Virginia and some Rizzler, lads. That'll help you out. There we go. Good lad. Okay, well, I think it's nearly time for that. We'll start the show properly at 1:30. This has been quite good fun, hasn't it? 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. The email is iain@lbc.co.uk if you want to give us a call. I was going to take one more call then, but they've all seemed to have disappeared. Never mind. Okay, we'll set up the stall and tell you what we're going to talk about after we've had a wee bit of this.
If you...
okay, so we can start the show properly now. We have things to talk about. Apparently, I've been filling up my water bottle. I bought a bottle of water about 6 weeks ago. I've been filling up the water from my filtered dispenser on my American-style fridge. That's right, I have one of those. And I was reading the water bottle, and it says, do not refill for hygienic reasons. Am I going to die from refilling a plastic water bottle? Oh, yeah, and today, I had a bath. Have I broken the law? Find out in our water special. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. So I had a bath today. Now, have I broken the law? And the thing is, what it is, I've been going to the gym, because I had a bit of a cold last week. I went to the gym Saturday. It was very achy. It was hard work. I couldn't really do very much. I just felt knackered. And I just woke up yesterday and today just feeling really stiff shoulders, stiff buttocks, really stiff buttocks. Needing my buttocks needed. Just very tired. And I thought, well, the one thing that would help me and would help me feel better is to have a nice hot bath. So I did. I had a really deep, hot bath. Now, my reasoning for it is as follows. Heavy rain at the weekend, very heavy rain. So that's got to be good. And I've been quite good at the water conservation. Not been watering my garden, not been cleaning my car, been turning the tap off when I brush my teeth, not flushing the loo as much as I'd perhaps like to, showering, doing all these things. So I thought, I'm going to treat myself to a bath. 0870 9090 973. It's a water special. Have I done a bad thing? And I've been refilling this 1.5 litre water bottle for 6 weeks. 6 weeks. I've made an initial outlay of what? £1.50. Filling it from filtered water. For hygienic reasons, refilling is not recommended. What hygienic reasons? Am I going to get something bad that would kill me?
I don't think you will, Ian.
Are you sure, Anthony?
Because I bought I bought some water for football.
Yeah.
And I refilled it, and it's okay.
But it's one of those bottles. It was like an Evian bottle or something.
Oh, is it?
Well, this is Strathmore. It's a Strathmore bottle.
I don't see the reason why you can't refill.
So it's one of the ones you buy and it's got water in already.
Yeah.
And then once you finish it, you're supposed to chuck it away or recycle it or whatever. And I've just been continually filling it up. And it says here, for hygienic reasons, refilling is not recommended. And now Helen has pointed out to me that maybe it's bad for me. It tastes funny, but I don't know if I'm imagining it tasting funny.
That's strange.
Jane, what do you reckon?
Well, Ian, hi.
Oh, hi, Jane.
Hi.
Are you? Wow, you sound like a sexy detective.
Oh, yes. Well, I am a sexy, but I'm not a detective.
Okay.
Okay. Well, now the reason why you shouldn't refill your water bottle,
yes,
whether it's filtered or not,
yes,
what actually happens is the chemicals in the water actually eat away at the plastic inside the bottle.
Oh, you're having a laugh, aren't you?
In actual fact, you are drinking your water bottle.
Oh, no!
Oh.
But surely drinking plastic has to be good for you because it coats your insides and protects them.
Or clogs them up and then you die.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no, don't say that.
Don't say that. But, saying that, I'm looking in the water bottle and it looks like sea monkeys. There's something floating around inside. Oh, that's going to go in the bin, I think.
That's just not good. And for 6 weeks, Ian.
Oh, but why do they make plastic water bottles? And not just Strathmore, I'm sure that, they're an excellent company and the water is superb. Why do companies make water bottles that allow this to happen?
Stupid.
So that they can make more money and you have to go and buy new ones.
How do you know this, Jane?
Because I'm intelligent.
You're weird, but I kind of like that weirdness.
Yeah.
Well, Jane, I'm thinking I'm gonna throw it in the bin. There we go. That's that gone.
Yeah. Well done, you.
But now I'm thirsty. What do I do now?
Go and drink out the tap.
Oh, my tap that I brush my teeth in my bathroom, my sink tap in my bathroom.
Yeah.
Sometimes horrible, black stuff comes out of it.
Yeah. Does it look like sort of grassy black stuff?
Like what?
Grassy, sort of grass black.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Yeah. You need your pipes cleaning.
Oh, jeez. That's not gonna be cheap, is it?
You've got to pay more money.
No.
Hey, I'm getting a new bathroom fitted, and I've finally decided on the... I mixed and matched. I've not chosen one suite, but I've mixed and matched everything. I have a letter in my bag with detailing everything I want. I'm sending that off to my builder tonight.
Yeah.
At the end of September, I will have a brand new bathroom.
Cool.
Right. Then you won't have any bits in your water.
Well, no, that's the other bathroom that I'm not getting done that's coming up.
dear.
Got 2 bathrooms, yeah, a bit swanky.
Posh.
Jane, listen, thank you for that.
Well, thank you.
Maybe I'll buy you a drink or something one day.
That'd be lovely.
Okay. When I said sexy, I actually meant really creepy. A little bit creepy, wasn't she, Anthony?
Yeah, a little bit, Ian. How are you, Ian?
Do you know what? I'm all right, actually. I'm all right. I enjoyed starting off the show with Triple M.
What nice weather today, isn't it?
It's what?
Lovely weather.
Oh, it's fantastic. Look at it out there. It's gorgeous. It was
I like
raining.
it. I don't like it out, so...
No.
I like the first Triple M. That was good, Triple M.
It was all right. We'll do it this week, see how it goes. And, you know, it'll just be a week long, because it's a holiday for me as well.
I'm off on holiday again tomorrow.
Hang on, you just went to Turkey or something, didn't you?
Yeah, that was about 3 weeks ago now.
Where are you going now?
I'm going to Portugal.
All right, okay.
For about 1 week.
Okay. I can see Helen is having great trouble typing the name Chris. C-H-R-I-S. Even Anthony knows. It's even Anthony. How rude of me. Well, say that, Anthony. Chris is in the Crouch End.
Oh, hello. Water. Hello?
It's Water Special today on London's LBC 97.3.
Well, that's good, because it's nice to inform people, isn't it? I mean, we can't just have a load of drivel all the time. It's nice to inform. And water is really important, and it's a good job it's raining, because we need the water.
Because it feeds the plants.
It does.
And the children.
It does. And most of the brain, in fact, most of the body is made up
80% water.
Yes, so...
Anthony, your body is 80% water.
Is it?
20% of you is solid.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Cool.
At any given moment.
Yep. And I'd say about 70 or 80% of the Earth is made up of water.
You're saying that? Do you know that as a fact?
No, but I should think so.
But
about 70%.
But you're just guessing.
Well, I mean, I'm estimating.
You're guesstimating,
Roughly.
which is half a guess, half an estimate. So a bit vague.
Yes, but I mean.
Okay.
Anyway,
You can't see the Great Wall of China from space.
Can't you?
No, it's a myth. You can't see. You can see the Great Wall. You can't see it from space.
Well, I mean, most people won't go into space, so why would they want to?
Very good point. You got me there, Chris. Nice one.
That's right.
1-0.
1-0.
And did you know that tea and coffee are diuretics?
Yes, I did. That makes you go to the toilet. That's why one of the reasons why I've stopped drinking tea and coffee and caffeine.
Yes, which takes water from your body. That's what a diuretic is. But you can have herb tea and substitute grain coffees and that.
I'm not going to have that. No, I'm drinking water. It turns out I'm drinking plasticky, dirty water, which isn't very good.
Buy some more, Ian.
Yeah, I'm going to buy some more. How long do you reckon, Chris, I could refill my water bottle for? 'Cause you must be able to get some refillage out of it.
Well, I heard that you should only use the plastic bottle once and then throw it away.
But that's not great for the environment.
but it's not great. It's got some. I mean, sometimes I fill it. If I'm going somewhere.
Am I bothered?
Well, I don't care if you're bothered or not.
Yeah, that's funny, isn't it?
Huh? Anyway, but water is really good, and people who drink alcohol get dehydrated. So,
am I bothered?
well, some people might be bothered, mightn't they?
That's funny, isn't it?
And also, water is much cheaper than alcohol, and people don't start fighting after they've drunk water.
Am I bothered?
Oh, don't you have any more vocabulary? That's 3 times you've used the word bothered.
Am I bothered?
Oh, well, I don't know, but
Yeah,
water...
that's funny, isn't it?
Oh.
I'm a bit sad.
Sad? Are you?
I'm not gay.
Anyway, what?
I'm a freak.
Water? All these pubs...
So I'll come round there and beat you up.
Well, that's not very nice, is it?
In it.
No, is it? Not in it. Is it?
In it.
In it?
First there is a mountain, then there's no mountain, then there is.
What? I think you've had too much water.
Yeah, and you've been cruel.
Am I bothered?
So, therefore, people should drink a whole lot more water, and then we'll all be better off, won't we? The police will be happy, the hospitals will be happy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
People's health will improve.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
People won't get a headache and a hangover.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, can't you say something edifying to inform the public? People are listening to this.
Boys will be boys.
Repetition, that is, repetition.
But I can take it on the chin and say, boys will be boys.
But I think many people are drinking water today. It's quite fashionable to carry your bottle of water with you. It's
Steve
almost
Allen
a
is
fashion
a bottler.
accessory, don't you think?
Steve Allen is a bottler.
Oh. Well, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the joys of water.
I apologise for being racialistic to Welsh people.
Is Steve Allen Welsh, then?
Welsh people are brilliant people.
Welsh people are what?
Brilliant people.
Brilliant people?
Brilliant people.
Well, that's because there's not too many people in Wales. There's lots of sheep and cows.
I'm not gay.
Pardon?
I'm not gay.
You're not what?
I'm not gay.
I can't hear the word.
It's not gay.
Gay.
Oh, well.
I'm a freak.
That's good. But, so those, cows...
Sounds like a supernatural belonging to me.
Those cows and sheep in Wales are just lovely, and the
They're
horses.
a lot of supernatural belonging
And they have
to
gnats
me.
as well that bite you.
Supernatural perhaps, but baloney.
Pardon? Baloney? Supernatural baloney?
Supernatural perhaps. Baloney perhaps not.
Cows are supernatural. Anyway...
Thanks very much for that, Chris. Lovely. Johnny, I'll have that last little Cows are Supernatural in my file, please. Put it as Chris Cows are Supernatural. There we go. Simon's in the Orpington.
Hello, Ian. How are you?
Hi, Simon.
Hello, Anthony. How are you?
All right, you?
Slush puppy, hey!
That's what I was going to ask Chris if she likes slush puppies.
I decided when Chris started talking about supernatural cows, I thought it was probably best to move on.
Where's Chris gone anyway?
I think their medication's wearing off.
Chris has gone back to Crouch End.
Oh, is he?
Chris, she was on good form today. Anyway, listen, Simon, have I broken the law by having a bath today?
No, unless you filled it with a hose pipe.
Well, let's stop there before I make the joke that gets me the sack. No, I didn't. I used the good old-fashioned tap method.
Yeah, no, you're allowed to have a bath. You're just not allowed to fill it with a hose pipe all night.
I haven't had a bath for about 6 months.
Well, I'm hoping you've had a shower in those 6 months.
Well, I have a shower once, sometimes twice a day. But do you remember, when I was a kid, a bath was the norm. You'd have a bath once a week, and a shower. I remember when we got our first shower, and it was a real kind of novelty to have one in the house.
Was it back in the day when you had those tin baths in the front room?
No, but I'm old enough to remember having a bath in the kitchen sink.
Yes.
When I was a little one.
Little baby.
Not now. That would be inappropriate. I remember having a bath in the kitchen sink now.
It'd have to be a very big sink to get you in it now.
It would be, because I'm a lanky streak of such and such.
So am I. 6'4".
Oh, all right. I'm just under 6'3" now.
You've shrunk. It's the old age.
I am shrinking. I don't think that I got the measurements wrong. I think I've genuinely been shrinking.
Yeah, unless you've taken the heels off.
Yes, there we go. Simon, thanks for that. Anthony, I'll say good day to you, sir.
Again, I email when I'm away.
Good lad, thank you very much. Have a great holiday. 08709090973. It is a water special here on London's LBC 97.3. We're nothing if we're not current. I have my finger on the pulse. Have I broken the law by having a bath? Have you been bathing? And how many times do you reckon I can refill my water bottle before I die of plastic poisoning? We'll find out after we've been to the LBC 97.3 Travel Centre and got the latest from Amanda Redmond.
Well, we're still experiencing very long...
Supernatural.
Let's go to Jan in the Thamesmead on this water special.
All right, Ian.
All right, Jan.
You're saying about having a bath. Not everyone's got a shower, so people do need to have a bath.
Sorry?
You're saying about, did you break the law about having a bath?
Yes.
But not everyone's got a shower.
Of course they have.
They need to have a bath.
Who's not got a shower in the year 2006?
I haven't. I'm getting one fitted.
You've not got a shower?
I've got a shower because the...
Well, hang on. Whoa, hang on a minute. So you've got a shower?
Yeah, but it's not... It's one of them ones that go in the bath.
Oh, you plug them... Oh, the things you plug into the taps?
No, it's already on the taps, but because my cold water runs faster than the hot water, don't come out evenly.
Well, what? No, but that... Well, so technically you have got a shower. So we've yet to find
I can't have a shower, otherwise it'd be a cold shower.
Now, I know what you mean. In my bathroom, yes, there is... I have one of those things, and it doesn't really work. Can't you turn the cold to really little?
And then the shower come out really little.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh,
And another thing,
yes.
do you ever drink at the tap?
No, I don't anymore.
No, because I was washing up the other day and a water boatman come out the tap.
A what came out?
A water boatman. It's like an insect.
What? Oh, what, the thing that skates on the top of the water?
Yeah. It actually come out the tap when I was washing up.
What the hell is going on in Thamesmead, Jan? It's like a third world over there.
I reckon, like, in years to come, they'll put, like, meters in people's houses to say how much water they're using.
You've made me feel sick. Imagine if you'd had your head, which I sometimes late at night, if I can't be bothered to go downstairs, I will put my head under the manky tap in the bathroom and just chug a load of it. Imagine if a water boatman came into my mouth late at night. That would be really unpleasant.
Yeah. But
I'd hate that.
you drink out of the bathroom tap. That's not good.
Sorry, Jan, I'm just laughing at a joke I heard a few weeks ago. No, you're not supposed to drink.
No, the bathroom tap's not good.
No, you're not supposed to drink out of a bathroom tap, are you? Because it's different water, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. I've got this letter in the Evening Standard that Philip mentioned. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Because there was a letter the other week from David Jacobs or something saying that LBC is rubbish. I don't know what he's saying. Anyway, so Elizabeth Martin has wrote him from NW9. I've read the letter. I don't think she's a fan of this show, but she's a fan of LBC. Unlike many talk stations, LBC engages with its audience and gives its callers a fair hearing. Now, I've got to say, this letter, the whole page is perfectly printed. This letter, there's loads of print missing. I'm not saying it's sabotage from the Evening Standard, but I think they've sabotaged it, Jan. Unlike many talk stations, LBC engages with its audience and gives its callers a fair hearing. It also has a sense of fun, which is missing from other stations. Clearly, your reader, David Walker, can't let himself go if he doesn't enjoy Steve Allen. I can only imagine the decline... Back to the water boatman, isn't it? I can only imagine the decline in audience figures is down to the World Cup. There we go, you see.
I only listen to you because I find the other ones too serious.
Have you listened to Clive Bull?
It's been that in the morning, in the afternoon. I listen to sometimes in the evening when I'm in the bath.
Clive Bull?
Is it Clive Bull?
He's on 8 till 12 and he's brilliant.
Yeah.
I think if you like this, then you'll definitely like Clive.
Yeah, I listen to him sometimes.
He's good.
When I'm in the bath, but
Yeah.
I mainly listen to you and I like the Sunday show.
I tell you what, why don't you give Clive a call tonight from the bath? He does a feature called Call Us Up from the Bath, and, you know, it might be good to get you on there.
I might do.
All right.
I've only got guts to ring you up.
Well,
What a lot otherwise.
Well, listen, Jan, it's always nice to talk to you.
Yep.
Take care, bye-bye, there we go. 0870 90 90 973. Clive on 8 till 12. Always likes calls from people who are in the bath. Steve is in the Sunbury.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Steve. It's water special. What can you throw into our bucket of fun?
I was just phoning up to
good, that. I just-
remind at rest, really, about your worry of drinking from the same water bottle.
Oh, yeah?
I'm a school teacher, and they've been doing a thing called Water is Cool in schools for a long time, where the kids bring in water bottles, and I've known children to drink out of the same water bottle for several months, and nothing bad to have happened.
Oh, hang on. Nothing bad has happened to them, but who knows what's going to happen to them 20 years after they've left your school and their insides clog up with plastic poisoning?
Well, that has got to be the biggest load of guff I've ever heard. Since when has plastic been soluble in water?
Well, that's what... Oh, I've chucked it away now. Well, that's what I thought.
Yes.
Someone's emailed... Someone emailed in, saying, it was... was it this? Jane is nice, but she speaks rubbish. It's because of the germs you put on the bottle whilst drinking it.
Well, no, it's because there's a slight risk of a bacterial build-up, I suppose, in the bottle after a length of time, isn't there? The other thing I was going to say was I was driving past Kempton Racecourse, I live fairly near there, the other day, and they were sprinkling their racecourse. I mean, are they exempt from the laws of the land?
Well, there are places that are doing this. I saw there's a roundabout that I pass on the way to work sometimes, and there are some pretty flowers, and they had sprinklers going.
What can you do?
You can go out and kill. I wouldn't recommend it, though. It's against...
I actually felt guilty, though. I didn't realise... Well, I did realise there was a hosepipe ban, but the other week I was round at my nephew's house. I've got a nephew about the same age as yours, I think, and I squirted him with the garden hose, and there was a moment of guilt flashed past me, and I thought... Oh no, I hope no one saw me do that.
If there was a helicopter going overhead, you'd be in big trouble, my friend.
Or a nosy neighbour, you never know.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of nosy neighbours, my neighbours, Steve, have disappeared.
Have they?
Well,
maybe they're on holiday.
Well, yes, they could be on holiday, but they've been gone now. I shouldn't say too much, in case someone knows where I live and they go around and break in. But they've got a very strong alarm system, which I set off on occasion. But they've been gone for about 3 or 4 weeks. The post is building up. And when I went on holiday for a week, I left them a little note saying, I'm going on holiday, it'd be good if you just keep an eye on the flat, ton. But they've left no note, nothing. And they go away quite often, but they've gone away for a long time this time.
Fascinating. No, maybe they're dead. It's when a bad smell starts to arise, that's when you got to worry.
Yes, Steve, yes. Maybe my neighbours are dead, Steve. That's certainly something to ponder about. I think my neighbours are dead, but I don't know how long do I give it before I either break into their flat to see if they are dead? It's a possibility. It happens, doesn't it? Or do I call the police? What's the length of time before I do something about it? Because you do hear stories, don't you, about, a woman was left dead for a year with her telly on and no one did anything about it. I don't want to be interviewed on London Tonight and have Alistair Stewart saying, well, why didn't you do anything about it? And I go, well, I don't know. Well, how long does it take for the smell to kick in of a corpse? 0870 9090 973. Maybe Dr. Marcus can help us. Hello, Dr. Marcus.
Hello, Ian.
Dr. Marcus, how long does it take for the smell of a corpse to kick in?
It very much depends on the conditions.
Okay.
There is actually, for want of a better word, a theme park in the States where they have bodies in various states of decomposition.
Wow.
Say, for example, one in a car boot, one at the bottom of a pond.
Right.
And they study these things. So it very much depends on...
They study it in a theme park?
Well, it's not a theme park exactly, but it's a sort of morbid kind of theme park. You know, they have a large park with all sorts of features in it, you could say, like, for example, a car, a pond. But it's,
It's very morbid.
Well, it is, but it's for experimentation.
And what's it called, this theme park?
I've absolutely no idea.
Okay, what you read about it in the Lancet or something, did you?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Dr. Marcus.
I've just been to the States, so that's why I called to say I just returned from honeymoon with my partner, Kenneth. We spent some time in the States. That was pleasure business. I went to a medical conference over there, and then we went all round to Thailand, Southeast Asia, and I'm back. I'm phoning you from my flat in Belgravia.
Not really interested.
Well, what have you done in the last couple of months?
I've been doing the show, Dr. Marcus. I've been working.
Right, okay.
I'm sure you had a great time, but it doesn't really make great radio for you to say you've been off
I'm just
holiday.
calling to say, everything's, I'm back and I may well be calling in and everything's, I've never felt happy. I'm
right.
Yeah, maybe that's what you don't want to hear. Someone who's blissfully happy, never been happier, with the person that they love, yeah?
Okay. Let's calm down, Dr. Marcus. I'm detecting a little bit of tension between you and Kenneth. But it's a water special today. We're talking water. And what I want to know is, how long can I refill my plastic water bottle before it kills me?
Right, okay. I think you could probably safely go on doing it for the rest of your life, as long as... Well, are you eating and drinking while you're doing it?
Sorry? Well,
I mean, are you just standing there refilling your plastic water bottle?
Yeah, well, yeah, just holding it under the filter and it's
Right,
filling up.
and then emptying it.
Well, drinking it.
Well, you didn't put the question very well. I just thought it was an endurance test, how many times you could stand there, you know.
No, I'm filling it up and taking it to work with me and drinking it.
Right. Why would that kill you?
I don't know. I'm asking you. Someone told me it would give me plastic poisoning or the bacteria build-up would kill me.
No, absolute, nonsense. It's, I can safely assure you that you can go on use. Plastic doesn't biodegrade. You can happily go on using that bottle for, as long as... What happens is it might get some little holes in it where you've pressed it or whatever.
Yeah.
Might start.
You don't know what you're talking about on this, do you, Dr. Marcus?
Well, of course I do. You can't catch any infections from a plastic bottle.
Dr. Marcus, good to talk to you. Send my love to Kenneth. 0870 9090 943. Betty.
Oh, you've let him go. I wanted to congratulate him, my darling.
That travel news now with Amanda.
Thanks very much, Ian. Well, as you've just been hearing...
Supernatural.
So, 0870 9090 973. It's a water special. It's not. We're just talking about two things that are water, really. It was a water special. We'd have experts on the line. So we had some bloke called Dr. Marcus. I had a bath. I feel a little bit guilty, it's got to be said. First bath I've had in months. Should I be feeling guilty about having a bath? And also, how often can you refill your water bottle? I thought it was perfectly safe until I read the back of the bottle, which is now in the bin, saying, for hygienic reasons, don't refill it. Hello?
Oh, hello, Ian.
Hello?
It's me again. I just wanted to talk to you about your neighbours.
Oh, Habiba.
Am I disturbing you? Shall I shut up for a minute?
No, I was just setting up and everything. I was going to go to Rebecca next.
Oh, you go to Rebecca. I'll sit quiet for once.
Rebecca?
Hello.
Hello, Rebecca. Habiba seems to have pushed in front of you.
No, Rebecca, I'm going to wait my turn. I'm going to sit back and just wait. You do that. Thank you.
There we go. Yes, be firm with her, Rebecca.
Yes, I will.
Why have you called in, Rebecca, and pretend that Habiba isn't listening to us, even though she is?
I was talking about length of smell of corpses.
The length of the... Oh, yeah. There's a slight chance, ever such a slight chance, that the people downstairs in the flat are dead. I've got to say, they're a young couple. It's not, I'm not making light of any situation. It's a young couple, doctors. Hopefully, they've gone away on holiday and just been a bit rude and not left me a note. But it's a very long holiday that they've been on. And I want to know, how long does it take for the smell of a corpse to smell?
Well, can you smell something?
What, now? Why, have you done something?
No, have you smelt your neighbours?
Oh, right. No, I've smelt nothing, no.
No, right. Well, the smell of corpses is usually 6 to 12 hours.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
They start humming on.
hang on, Habiba, are you disagreeing with that?
I'm keeping quiet, sorry.
Okay, well,
No,
in that case,
what does she think?
bearing in mind that Habiba is an undertaker.
Oh, right, okay. Well, let us speak in then. Go on.
Habiba, speak in.
It depends on the person. It depends what they died of.
Well, it does,
exactly.
yes.
I mean, I've picked up people first thing in the morning and still had them with me 6 hours later and they don't smell.
Yeah, but you've taken them, haven't you? And
no, I mean, taken them but not done anything. They've not been embalmed. I mean, I've just taken them as they are from their home or whatever and driven all the way back down to London and they've been fine. They don't really start humming until the heat sets in. And I mean, you do start decaying straight away. That does happen, but you won't start smelling in 6 to 8 hours. I mean, if it's hot weather, by a couple of days, I'd say you start heaving.
Well, I've been to bodies that have been there for a good day, and they haven't smelt, but they're obviously decaying.
Oh, yeah, they're decaying, but they won't smell where you'd be able to smell it pungently and go, oh, dear, someone has passed away in the house, let's call the police. It wouldn't be that kind of smell. That kind of smell comes out through the walls, comes through your letterbox, you will smell it down the hall.
It. Well, actually, I am an ex-police officer, and I have smelt them.
It's the worst. When you smell it, Ian, I'm telling you, your neighbours are probably alive. If you smell that smell, you'd know it.
Can I just listen? This is quite gross. I'm going to play some slightly inappropriate music just to lighten the mood a little bit. Is that all right? Okay, let me just play. Oh, hang on a minute. This will do. Okay. Oh no, hang on, no, because that's probably not the right thing. Let's try. Okay, away we go.
Okay, yeah.
Let's talk about bodies.
They hung.
But you read these things, don't you, in the paper? Oh, she was left dead for a... Oh, this is diagnosis murder. No, that's not good. That's,
While you're finding something, don't forget, people, the iainleeforum.com. Please log in. There's lots of people here. We've got Raptor X, Gary from the Lee, me, Ryan.
Oh, that's Jim Fixer. That's really inappropriate. Hang on. No, just trying to find something that will not be quite so macabre while we're talking about... Oh, bloody hell.
What about Verinda? One of Verinda's songs.
Oh, hang on. I don't think that will,
Can I just say?
Please do.
Oh, no, let's forget the music. That's not working. Right, okay, yes.
They don't all smell. Not all dead bodies smell.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Well, okay, that's very good. I'm not being bigoted towards the dead. You know, I'm not saying, oh, they come over here, they all smell, they take up our coffins. I'm not being offensive towards the dead.
No,
not at all.
No.
No. For people that have lost family, they don't all smell.
Okay.
It's just, after a while, it's usually, from my experience, 6 to 12 hours that they do start.
What point does rigor mortis set in? At what point would I would if I went to bend a man's arm, would it snap off?
Within a few hours. It doesn't snap off, it's just rock hard, and the thing is, all you do is you put it back down again, but you get full.
Oh, dear! Oh, excuse me.
No, I don't mean it. Don't be like that.
No, don't be like that. All right, I've got to play some music because this is going to get me in trouble. Let's have this. Okay.
But if it's in the summer, Ian, it's
Yes.
going to be a lot more stinkier than, obviously, because the rate of decomposure...
Rebecca's loving this. She's laughing. She used to be a copper and she's laughing at the dead. Unbelievable.
Not everyone gets rigor mortis either.
I'm not laughing.
People are soft and supple all the way through.
Wow.
Some people are rock hard.
All right, now, yes. I'm going to leave it there. Habiba, listen, I know you didn't mean anything, but thank you. Rebecca, thank you for that.
Thank you.
There we go. Apologies if anyone was offended by that, but surely this music should take us away from any offence. No, it won't, will it? I'm going to get in trouble, that much I know. 0870 9090 973. I don't think that the neighbours are dead. It's just interesting, isn't it? If I go away... Well, last time I went away with Chris, I left a note for the people downstairs, partly because I was going to be away, and partly because... there was a friend of mine was staying in my flat for a week, and I thought it only polite to say, by the way, if you see a strange bloke going in and out, don't worry, it's my mate Spence. He's fine, he's legit. So that's good. But I'm surprised they didn't leave a note saying, we're going to go away. You couldn't just, if you see anybody suspicious, you couldn't get the police in or something. Paul is in the Sawbridgeworth.
Hello, Ian. How you doing, mate?
That's the most made-up name I've ever heard in my life. Sawbridgeworth.
No, it's a genuine place. Beckham lives near there, doesn't he? Mr. David Beckham.
Oh, I've heard of him, the ex-footballer.
Yeah, something like that,
Oh,
yeah.
it just sounds like 3 place names put together to make one.
I don't know, it's got quite good pubs in it.
Oh, right, well, there you go. Good work.
Always a good thing. Ian, do you know, it fits in so well. Do you know the shower thing?
Yes.
Right, I bought a flat, and I've like...
Oh, this is people who haven't got showers in their flat.
Oh, can you believe that? What's all that about?
Have you got one?
I've got 2.
Excellent. That woman Jan was saying that some people don't have showers. I don't believe that. I defy anyone to call in that hasn't got a shower.
No, I don't know about that, but
All right,
I've
go.
got 2. So I'm not sure, but anyway.
Yes.
You know, like, you get something that's really good, like, it might be an iPod or a phone, and you want to tell everyone about it.
Oh, don't you just, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You don't want to... He's not showing off, but anyway, the shower I've got in this place is amazing. It's like... Power shower times 100, it's amazing. So I think it's a fallacy, because if I stood in that shower for 10 minutes, right, I am sure that I'd fill a bath full of water.
Right.
So I think it's a fallacy.
Is the shower in the bath, or is it like a separate shower cubicle?
No. I've got one in the bath, but I'm not sure. 2 bathrooms, I'm so sorry, I'll stand in the caravan for that.
Oh, in my new bathroom, I'm getting a shower cubicle. I'm well excited.
Oh, but you can get the ones that come out straight at you as well.
What?
Do you know, no, you've got the actual head, haven't you?
Yeah.
And then you've got other jets that hit you to...
Oh, from the side and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, I hadn't even thought of that. That's luxury unknown.
They're quite good. But this thing... But it's a fallacy, because I would say, you know, you get these people phone up saying, use a bath, shower.
Yeah.
I would like to do a test, because I think I could fill a bath full of water in no time at all with that shower.
Oh, do you know what? I reckon you could be... Especially if it's as powerful as you say.
It is. You can't even wash parts of your body because it hurts.
Oh, I quite like that.
No, it's painful. You can't...
Oh, I like that pain, though. Do you know what I mean? And I know what region you're talking to. It gets a bit achy.
Yeah, but you put your eyes to it and you've got to squeeze your eyes closed because otherwise the water goes in your eyes. It's amazing. It hurts your face. It's really good. So
Okay.
I'm just showing off about my shower to the whole of London. I hope you don't mind it.
No, I don't mind at all, Paul. I'll ignore that little sneaky one that slipped through. 0870... Yes, I think... 0870 9090 973. Is there anybody out there that doesn't have a shower? I can't believe that for 1 second. Am I going to go to prison for having a bath? And are my neighbours dead? I feel a bit bad talking about this. Just in case. Imagine if they are, and I've been making light of it. I'm going to feel terrible. Sign now for the LBC 97.3 News headlines with Helena Wilkinson.
Police have just been given more time to...
Thanks, Helena. Travel news now with Amanda Redmond.
Thank you very much. Well, as you've just...
It's a water special! Yeah! 087... I don't know what... 0870 9090 973. Agent Chris isn't here this week, so if you're phoning up, you'll come through to Helen behind the glass, who's producing. Well, I beg your pardon?
Hello?
Did someone just let one go?
That's me.
Who?
Mary.
Mary, did you just drop one?
Huh?
Yes. Why have you called in, Mary?
Well, I haven't got a bath. I've got a massive... a shower, I mean. I've got a massive bath.
Right, OK.
No shower, just a massive bath. I fill it up right to the top, and then...
Massive, is it?
I have a lovely bubble bath with it. Then I let it down, and then I refill it again.
Mary, Marion's before you.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Marion!
Hello, Ian.
Hello. Sorry about that, Marion.
Right, hang on.
You're worried about your plastic bottle, yes?
Yes. Oh, good.
Don't worry about it. Only the good die young. The devil looks after his own.
Right, so what are you saying?
I'm only joking you. Anyway.
Oh, there you go!
Listen, seriously. I reused the bottle several times.
Just be quiet for 1 second. Helen, make sure Mr. Solder's listening to this, because this is exactly the demographic he wants me to get on the show. So this is I should get a bonus for this. So, Marion, you refill.
Of course.
Can you hear me, my love?
Yes.
Good, okay.
Uh-huh.
You refill a bottle all the time.
Of course I do.
Yes.
And then when I think, I've used this often enough, I throw it out and get another one.
How often is often enough?
I can't begin to count. Occasionally I get water that looks like it's had flour in it. When it runs like that, then I stop using it.
When the water looks like it's had flour in it,
seriously, I get water. It's dreadful. And when you leave it to sit for a while, it then becomes as water should look like.
So it settles?
Yes, it does.
I wouldn't drink that, though,
Oh,
love.
I don't drink that. No. When it's like that, I don't do that. And that can happen sometimes once a week or once a fortnight.
Yes. Have you got a shower, Marion?
Of course I have. I used to have a power shower.
Yes.
Now, having said that, they do say that having a power shower, you use far more water, by the way. It's true, that chap that was talking to you.
More water than a bath?
No. Well, not more water than a bath, but there's a lot more water than an ordinary shower.
Marion, are you very good with TVs?
TVs?
To televisions. I'll tell you why. I've got a TV. Get your head around this. I've got a TV. It's got 3 SCART sockets. I've got my DVD, my Xbox 360.
Now you're talking Greek to me.
Well, let's give us... You might be able to explain it. I've got the DVD, the Xbox 360 and the Sky Plus plugged into the SCART sockets. If I have anything plugged into the first of the 3 SCART sockets, the picture's green. Any reason why that would be?
I have no idea.
OK, I just thought I'd try it. Marion, thank you for that.
That's all right.
Bye-bye.
Don't forget, keep drinking your water out of the tap. They only want you to spend your money anyway.
OK, lovely. I put mine through a filter. If anyone can help...
Hello?
Yes, steady on, Mary. I'm setting up another potentially small side topic.
It's costing a fortune.
No, it's not. We've called you back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all.
There we go. So you don't mind waiting now, it's costing us, do you cheeky
No.
sausage? So, I've got a TV... it's a little bit boring, this, but sometimes you need to use this show to help yourself, I've discovered. 3 SCART sockets. I was watching my Sky Plus through the SCART socket, number 1, for years. And people would say, well, your picture's a bit dark. I tried it in another socket, and the picture was fine. Same with the DVD. I've been watching first series of Sliders. I won't go into it, it's excellent. But it was a bit green. So I took the DVD SCART socket out of the first... into another... fine pair. If anyone can help... Can you give us a call, 0870909093? Mary, it's your turn now!
Right, about this bath. My bath is very deep.
Oh.
So I have a bath.
So you've got a shower, though?
No, not a shower. Never had a shower. And it's a council flat, and I don't think I've got 16 tenants in this flat, and I don't think anyone's got a shower, unless they get them themselves and actually put them in, and that would be in the bath. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've got one of those things that you put onto the taps. But then it's not really a shower. It's like just do my hair and stuff with it.
Yeah, so it's good for cleaning the hair. It's good to use
The
some
hair
baths.
and stuff.
The hair
yeah.
and stuff.
But with a bath, if I've got a pain in the back of my shoulders or stuff like that, I like to fill it right up.
Yeah.
And then I refill it. Oh dear.
Well, you do what?
Well, I take out the water then after the bath. And
You're the reason I can't hose my garden down.
And then I press, and then I refill it again.
Wow.
Not refill it again, but sort of halfway.
So you refill it. So you fill it up 3 times.
About twice.
About twice.
Well, I mean,
Have you never had a shower, Mary?
no, of course, in other places.
Okay.
All the flats I've been to, which are council flats, they've never had showers installed.
Wow. I don't believe. Well, I believe what you're.
Council, this is.
I believe what you're saying, but I believe that many council flats do have
It's up
showers.
to you to do your own showers. Put your own shower in, I think.
That's
Which is, anyway, I don't like showers. I would prefer a bath.
No,
It's
a
very,
shower-
as you said, very relaxing for the body.
No, showers are better than baths. Everyone knows that.
No.
Yeah, they are. They're better. I don't really like because what girls like to do is they like to fill the bath up, put on like an Elton John CD, candles, get some scent going, and they just like to sit there and read a Judy Blume book.
Oh,
that
no,
for me,
I like Judy Blume books still.
a bath for me. Get in. Apart from today when I used it for medicinal purposes, get in, scrub around, get out, go home. Not go home. I'd be having it in my home. That'd be
Well,
weird,
most of the
wouldn't it?
time I use it for medicinal purposes as well, and it's only about once or twice a week.
Oh
I don't
God.
have one every day.
Oh jeez.
No.
Do you,
They
do you-
said if you have a bath every day, it's bad for the body. Or a shower. You lose all the oils from your natural oils from the body will go.
No. That I thought they proved that to be nonsense, didn't they?
No, it's not nonsense.
But you can have a shower every day.
No way.
Yes, of course you can.
Oh, yeah, well...
It's not bad for you. Showers aren't bad. Guess what? They keep you clean.
I know it keeps you clean, but the point is, especially in this weather, yes. But I have a stand-up wash most days sometimes.
Okay.
But what I'm trying
Getting a
to
little bit
say
too
is...
much detail here.
I know a lot of herbal stuff.
Oh, God.
I know I'm
Wacky
50, but I
backy.
go, and it does take the oils from the body. Too many showers.
You talking about the wacky backy, Mary?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you said herbal. I thought you meant...
No, I mean, I'm a herbalist. I mean, I use homeopathy.
Homeopathic? Homeopathic?
And they said that if you have
Yes.
too many showers, even on the radio...
Okay. Mary, listen, thank you for that. I knew a homeopath once. I think he got arrested in the end. Yeah. Wow. Sheila's in the Merton Park.
Hi, Ian.
Hello, Sheila.
I've got no shower.
Are you under 60?
Just.
Oh, God. What has happened here? Oh, God.
Don't be rude.
No, I'm not being rude. Love, I'm supposed to be
How old
attracted...
are you?
33.
Oh, I thought you were about 40.
Shut up. I don't sound 40.
No, I saw you on television the other day.
I don't look 40.
Well...
I look about 27.
Well, yeah, maybe. Anyway...
I'm supposed to be attracting the younger audience, and this quarter, the total age of the last 3 callers, including you, is added up to about 179.
That's all right.
not
Do you
bad.
know who you look like? Marlon or Savannah.
Oh, yes, yes, well done, yeah. Thank you for that, Sheila.
Quite all right.
Tell those birds to shut up.
That's one little lemon.
A lemon?
Yes. What's his name? Lemon.
Oh, God almighty. You're potty, aren't you, Sheila?
Yeah, and we got no central heating.
All right, here we go, yes.
No
and
double glazing.
Yeah, yes.
And it's freezing cold in the winter.
Oh, dear, get a jumper.
I've got loads.
Nice. Why have you called in?
To say I haven't got a shower.
Oh, blimey.
That's what you asked, wasn't it?
It is what I asked, and it's what I'm regretting asking now. Have you ever had a shower, Sheila?
I have.
And aren't they better than baths?
They are.
There we go. Thank you.
That's all right.
There we go, lovely.
Pardon?
There we go. Paula's in the Harrow.
Hello.
Hello, Paula.
I haven't got a shower.
Oh, really?
I don't want a shower.
Are you under 60?
I am, yes.
Excellent, thank you. Well, that's something. Why don't you want a shower?
Because when you step out of a shower,
Yeah.
you get freezing immediately. Too cold.
But you get that when you step out of a bath.
Not at all. If you sit in a hot bath
Yeah.
for quite a long time,
Yeah.
then you're warm enough to quickly get out and dry off.
What you need to do with the shower is you need to get like a lovely towel-in bathrobe and put that on immediately and dry yourself within that.
Well...
Nice and warm, sexy. It's easier to make love in a shower than it is in a bath. I tried it once in a bath. Bloody hell. There was water everywhere. I didn't know, honestly, I didn't know who should be facing what way. There were taps. It was awful.
Not big enough.
It's not... Sorry?
The bath.
Thank you. I've never done it in the shower, but I've done it in my mind in a shower, and the logistics of it work much better than in a bath.
My son is listening to this, so I can't answer any of those.
But cough once if you've made love in a bath.
Not answering.
That means yes.
No, he's listening. He's only 13.
Oh, well, come on. He knows what Mum has been up to.
Well, I'm sure he doesn't actually.
Oh, okay, fine. But Paula, wink, wink.
Definitely no shower.
There we go. Lovely. Fine. I think we know what Paula has been up to. No, people over 60 haven't been banned. It's good that they're coming back to us, Helen, but, not exactly what I've been told to do by the boss. 0870 90 90 973 is the number if you want to give me a call on water special. I've got really bad indigestion. I'm starting to feel sick now, and I think it's because I was drinking that water from that bottle, but I'm imagining that it's poisoned me. So my stomach's feeling a little bit looser than I would like it to feel. 0870 90 90 973, iain@lbc.co.uk. Take more of your calls and your emails after the latest news. Latest travel news now with Amanda Redman.
Well, we've just had an update.
Chris, who would normally be producing this mess, is away, or may not be. We don't know. He's probably not more than 3 miles away.
Oh, sure.
Steady on. Who's that? What?
Hello.
Who's that?
My name's Keely.
That's a girl's name, though.
Yeah, well, I'm a girl. I just got a sore throat.
Oh no! What's happened to your voice?
I've lost the parts of it.
Oh, man. How old are you, Keely?
43.
Why have you lost it? Have you been smoking?
No, I don't smoke.
You've been shouting a lot?
No, just something to do with work.
Well, what to do with work? What, do you work in a laboratory where they do experiments on voice?
Well, I work in a leisure centre and I got a bit confused with a chlorine pump yesterday, so it's got a bit of a sore throat.
So hang on, what do you mean you got confused with it? What, you put it in your mouth instead of in the water?
No, I was changing over a chlorine barrel, and I breathed in as I took the lid off to change it over.
That's horrible. So you've breathed in chlorine, and that's what it does to you?
Only a very small amount, so... But yeah, I had a bit of a sore throat to start with, but it's just got a little bit worse.
And how long will it be before you get the power of speech back, or are you like that forever now?
Oh, no, it'll only be a couple of days. I'll be all right in a couple of days' time.
Does it hurt?
No, not at all.
I once lost my voice completely. Nothing. I didn't think you could do this. I was in Edinburgh. It was really bad because I was in Edinburgh. I was doing 3 shows and I had to cancel 2 of them. I cancelled 1. I had to pull out of the other. But I couldn't even make a squeak. No noise would come out of my mouth. It was amazing.
Couldn't you? It's terrible, isn't it?
Some would say that would be a blessing.
Yeah, some would.
Not me. Keely, it's a water special today. Why have you called in?
Well, no, I was just sort of got in the car and I was listening to you say about showers.
Oh, God, you're... right.
No, hold on.
Listen, Keely, I'm laughing, but it's also breaking my heart at the same time.
Right, no, listen, I live in a council accommodation, okay? Now, they've just recently, in the last year, put new bathrooms, etc., into our council accommodation. But they didn't have the common sense to put a shower in there.
No.
Brand new bath and everything. It's about 6 foot short, 3 foot shorter than what it was originally.
Right.
But not thought to put a shower in there. It's absolutely madness.
Bloody councils.
Bloody useless,
aren't they?
There you go.
Idiots. Well, it's bureaucracy gone mad.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Especially when they're trying to save water. So,
exactly.
you know, you can't work the logic of the council sometimes.
I didn't get that bit.
I said you can't work the logic of the council sometimes.
Okay, Keely, listen, I'm going to let you go. Go and surely you shouldn't be speaking.
No, it's good for me.
Yeah, okay, it's not good for me. That's the most painful thing I've ever heard in my life. Gosh, that's horrible. Not horrible. Well, no, it was horrible. Her voice was horrible. Always like something out of a really macabre film. Soraya.
Hello.
Hello, oh, there we go. It's a sweet, soft, angelic voice. That's what I want to hear.
Oh, thank you.
Well, in comparison to that croaky woman.
Do you remember who I am?
Have we met?
We have talked before.
We've talked?
Yes.
Then no.
Can't believe you don't remember me.
When?
I was on, like, a year ago.
Oh, hang on. You're upset that I don't remember you from a year ago?
Oh, I don't know. It was...
I get hundreds of calls every week.
Yeah, but you should remember me.
Why? What happened?
We started talking for about 12 minutes and I had to go because I was talking for too long.
I don't remember any of that.
Okay.
What were we talking about?
I was trying to persuade you to come to my taekwondo lesson. And star signs. That was, what's your phonetics?
Means nothing, Soraya, but
Okay,
I'm sure it did at the time, and don't take it personally. We have hundreds of calls here, and then I also listen to other phone-in shows, so, it could be all over the shop.
Okay. Well, anyway, I don't have a shower.
Okay.
Yeah. She says, I don't believe that anyone has a shower. No, I don't believe... Well, anyway, I don't have a shower, and it's really annoying.
Why don't you have a shower? How can you not have a shower in the year 2006? I don't know how to do that, Helen.
Council flat, like the one before. Like the caller before.
Oh, right. Well, it turns out that the councils...
They don't fit showers, do they?
Why not?
I don't know. But it's really annoying because in the summer I would like to have a shower.
Yeah.
But baths in the winter are so nice. They're like really warm.
Oh, no, baths. But the showers are much better than baths. The whole thing of keeping clean is a chore and is not worth, if we could survive without having to wash and keep clean, I'd be well up for that.
Yeah, but then wouldn't you just like to relax and soak in a big bubble bath?
But relaxing in a bath is not relaxing, and if there's bubbles in it, geez, it's even worse, for God's sakes. Because the bubbles get everywhere, you can't get your hair wet because you get the bubble stuff in your hair. No, it's not relaxing. Relaxing is watching an episode of Sliders, or playing on the Xbox.
I was listening to you last night. What the hell is Sliders?
Sliders is wicked, man. I'm obsessed with it. I've just done the first series in a weekend. I've got another 4 series to go.
You have got time to waste, haven't you?
Well, now that I'm not watching...
Going out.
No, going out is overrated. Staying in and watching DVDs is the new going out.
Okay, Lost, but not Sliders.
Have you seen the end of Series 2 of Lost yet?
No, but I've heard what happens right at the end.
Okay, well, don't tell me.
Yeah, I won't.
Well, no, I do know, but I don't tell anyone else, because obviously I know. But no, Sliders is great. It's this sci-fi series from about 1997, and this guy discovers you can slide between parallel universes.
Oh, I can't do sci-fi.
Oh, it's brilliant, man. It's wicked.
No.
Anyway, the end of Series 1, he gets shot just as he's sliding, and someone else has slid with them for the first time.
What do you mean sliding? Like sliding through space?
Through portals into parallel universes where everything is identical except something is slightly different.
You're quite geeky, aren't you?
Yes. You've only just discovered that, have you?
Well, I knew you've always had a hint of geeky.
Oh no, I'm a geek. And listen, I'm glad to be geeky.
No, it's cool.
It is cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm sorry I don't remember you. Don't take it personally.
Does it sound like I'm bothered?
You do sound a little bit bothered.
No, I'm fine.
Okay, all right.
I'm fine.
All right, so how's the taekwondo going?
It's good, I passed black belt now.
Oh, nice one.
No, it's cool.
So, right, well, listen, I shall not, I was going to say rub you up the wrong way, then I realise that probably sounds vaguely inappropriate. I don't mean it to sound, I shan't upset you. Luke is on his mobile.
Hello, Ian.
Hang on a minute, I've just, everyone's on their mobile. Helen, have you stopped typing in place names and you're just typing in mobile now? Is that what is acceptable on the Anna Rayburn show? Is it? Is that behaviour? Okay, that's fine. You're the boss today. No, I'm not that fussed, to be honest. The place is from. No. Just mobile. Everyone's on their mobile. It's fine. Luke's on his mobile.
All right, Ian.
Hello, Luke.
First time caller to you. Bit of a weird story. I bought my house 2 years ago.
Yes.
Fitted a new kitchen on the first week.
Nice.
I've had a plastic container inside my big fridge freezer, and I've never washed it out, and I fill it up every single day. And I'm still alive.
Oh, you mean like a bottle, a plastic bottle?
Yeah. No, actually in the door. You know the big American fridge freezer?
Oh, yeah, I've got one of those. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a plastic container, same thing.
What, the ice maker?
No, the water. You just fill it up with water.
Oh!
You can get the cold water out.
Oh, my big American fridge is connected to the outlet.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yes, it's a swanky one.
It's a bit more swanky than mine.
So you've never... I know what you mean. So there's like a plastic box in there, and you put the cup underneath it and a little tap, and it comes out.
That's it, yeah.
And that's been there, what,
fill it up with a tap.
4 years?
2 years.
2 years, and you've never cleaned it?
Never cleaned it. I just wash it out and fill it up every day.
You're going to die.
No, I'm afraid not.
Well, it's not...
And then to top that off, I've not
threatening.
quite finished doing the house yet. I've not finished doing the bathroom, and I still haven't got a shower.
Is that you?
No, that's not me.
Alia, is that you?
Oh my God, am I on?
You are now, yes. What was that noise?
It was the phone ringing.
Okay. Do you want to get it?
I think someone picked it up downstairs.
Okay, that's fine. So
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just talking to Luke.
All right. Hi, Luke.
That's all right. Hello.
Yeah. So look, you haven't got a shower, but sure, you're going to get a shower put in your new bathroom.
Eventually, yeah. When I get round to it, it's the last thing on the list. I've got the hallway to do first.
Yeah. Oh, so now I'm doing my bathroom first, then I'm going to do the hallway.
No, bathroom last. So it was about the best thing in the house when I moved in there. It was one of them proper old houses with the polystyrene ceilings and everything.
Okay. Look, you don't know how long it takes for bodies to start smelling, do you?
No, wouldn't have a clue, mate. Never seen a dead body in my life.
No, I've only ever seen... The only dead body I've ever seen is my granddad. And I don't know if that really counts, because he was, like, laid out to rest. You know what I mean? It wasn't... I've never stumbled across a dead body. Oh, maybe this is too macabre for this time in the afternoon. I just don't know. Alia!
Hello.
Hello there, Alia.
How are you?
I'm all right.
You're all right. Why aren't you wonderful?
Because it's Monday and I'm back at work.
And it's raining.
No, you're wrong. The rain is good.
Do you like the rain?
Oh, man, I was just saying, talking to Helen during the news at past. This weather is fantastic. It's windy. It's dark. It's cold. It's wet. It's perfect.
So you like the winter?
Yes, I do. I prefer the winter over the summer.
Even when you feel like you're getting frostbite and stuff.
Yeah, I prefer... The thing is, when it's cold, you can wrap up warm. When it's hot, all you can do is strip down, and that's it. Ali, listen, I've got to take a break. Can you stay there for a few minutes?
Yeah.
Lovely. We'll speak to you after you've had a little bit of this.
If you still need to return your tax credit...
It's time now for the news headlines with Helena Wilkinson.
Police have until Wednesday to question 20...
Thank you. Let's get the travel news now with Amanda.
Thanks very much, Ian. Well, in Heathrow, domestic flights leaving Terminal 1 are now...
Alia.
Hello.
Yes, OK, we're back.
Hi, I was just going to say, you have to check out this riddle page. It's called www.rinkworks.com.
Riddle page?
Yeah, it's /brain food, and it's got, like, millions and millions of riddles.
Give me an example of one of the riddles, even though I hate riddles.
All right, okay. I'm as light as a feather, yet the strongest man can't hold me for much more than a minute.
The
What
wind.
am I?
Wind.
Breath. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds right. It's good, wasn't it, George?
Yeah.
OK, George is with us. Try another one, Alia.
If you break me, I do not stop working. If you touch me, I may be snared. If you lose me, nothing will matter. What am I?
The Earth.
No, one's heart.
That's rubbish.
Ian, I was going to say, how old do you think I am?
Yeah, do one for George. Give one for George.
Oh, no, I'm rubbish, Sam.
No, I'm rubbish, but go on, let's do...
If a man carried my burden, he would break his back. I am not rich, but I leave silver in my track. What am I?
I don't know.
Oh, I know what it is, a snail.
Yeah!
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Silver?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I was better than the last one.
Yeah. Okay, look, listen to this one. Weight in my belly, trees on my back, nails in my ribs, feet do I lack. What am I?
Say that again.
Nails in my belly.
Yeah.
Trees on my back.
Yeah.
Nails on my ribs. Feet do I lack. What am I?
The Earth.
No, a ship.
Fish. Oh, God.
A fish, did you say, George?
I don't know.
A ship? That doesn't make sense.
I was close enough.
What?
Weight in my belly. You know, all the weight is in the...
Oh, that's rubbish, that one. Let him old guff.
Yes.
Ali, you sound about... You want to know how old I think you sound?
Yeah.
15.
No.
14.
No.
Sorry, I was only joking.
13.
No, I'm 19.
Oh, shut up. You're not a woman. You're a girl.
I'm going to university and everything.
Okay.
I've left uni now. Oh.
Really? I'll go to Bournemouth.
Bournemouth, I went Uxie. Uxbridge.
Did you say Uxie?
Uxie, that's what
George, you don't abbreviate Uxbridge to Uxie?
Yeah, we do. We got fed up of saying Uxbridge. It sounded boring.
But Uxie sounds gay.
It sounds better than Uxbridge.
Girl,
I don't know.
sounds like...
All right, Uxie. I'm going down to Uxie tonight. I'm going to get myself
Uxie
some fine
tonight.
woman.
You're done now.
Some rough stuff.
Yes.
Oh, no.
So, George, you're in Uxie?
No, I'm in North London right now.
Oh, God almighty. Why do I even bother? What do you want, George?
Well, I was listening to you about the water.
Yeah.
That water.
It's
and,
a water special. I'd forgotten that,
Yeah,
yes.
you said it's water special. And,
Water special today.
I was just wondering, how comes
car washes, like car wash places, people who wash cars and...
Car washes, I know what you're talking about, George, yes.
Yeah. How comes they're allowed to use their hoses?
It's a business. It's different.
Why? I don't understand.
They need to make a living. Oh no, actually, yeah. And
But all day and every day they're spraying water onto cars, which we're not allowed to wash at home.
I said the same thing.
I don't understand it. It makes no difference. They're still wasting water, innit?
Hi, Mum. I started to say hi to my mum.
Alia,
Hi, Mum. I know you're not listening.
will you shut up, Alia? We're having a discussion. It's water special. Don't say hello to your mum. For God's sakes.
You want to say hello to her?
When do you go back to school, Alia?
I don't go to school. I go to university.
Oh, yeah, right, sure. you're a girl, 14-year-old genius, are you? Got your maths A-level when you were 12.
No, I didn't do a maths A-level. I did a sociology, religious studies, and English.
Oh, okay, so Ponzi
How do we learn all that stuff in maths? All that trigonometry? I don't understand. Has anybody got a clue out there?
What is going on? We've got two
You like
wittering...
trigonometry?
I don't know. I don't understand why I bothered to learn it.
Yeah, sorry,
I've never used it in life.
Sorry.
Yes, Alia?
You know, you're talking about water bottles. It is okay to drink from them again, just as long as you rinse them.
Oh, I didn't rinse them. I just filled them up again.
You have to rinse them with warm water and soap.
With soap?
Showers are better.
Yeah.
Well, hang on, we're doing 7 topics at once. Let's just one at a time. Firstly, George, I don't remember what trigonometry is.
It's, you know, all that working out angles and of triangles and...
Oh, that's
stuff
triggy,
like that.
is it?
Yeah, and I didn't understand it, and I didn't understand why I meant to learn it.
Okay, well, fine, that's good. Alia, you can't rinse out the bottle with soap, because, A, you couldn't get the soap in there, because it's too big.
You can pour some fairy liquid
Oh,
down
fairy
there.
liquid, yeah. But then it would taste of fairy liquid.
No, you have to rinse it, like,
Right.
very well. I mean, you
Okay.
wouldn't put the fairy liquid
All
down
right,
there
steady
and
on.
leave it.
George, you're right, showers are better than baths.
Yeah, they're cleaner as well.
Okay, and my point to both of you, why do people bother cleaning their cars? Isn't that the most useless waste of time ever? Because they're going to get dirty again. It's only a car. It's not going to come in the house or anything. Doesn't matter if it's dirty.
I know, but they look so nice after they've been cleaned.
So what?
Clean.
I mean, if you're driving like a really nice BMW or something, and it looks
Well,
so dirty.
I'm driving a J-Reg Peugeot 205. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, don't worry.
CW.
After you get your house sorted, get yourself a new car, innit?
Yes. George, do your friends constantly tell you to stop muttering?
Sorry?
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Well, because you seem like a nice chap, but you're just kind of muttering away like that to yourself. And
My focus isn't fully on the phone, you see.
what's your
What
focus?
are you doing?
I'm being a bit naughty. I'm driving at the same time.
Oh no, George! Then we have to say goodbye to you.
All right then, bye.
Bye.
Don't you like it when people drive in?
We're not allowed to do it, Alia. It's against the law.
Oh, you're not allowed to talk to people on the
No,
phone.
we're not allowed to.
Really?
Yeah,
Hang on, I don't know.
Yeah, Lynn, steady on. We're not allowed to because it's against the law and stuff.
Right.
If they're on hands free, then that's fine. If they say they're on hands free, that's fine.
Yeah.
Right,
I was going to say,
Oh, I thought you finished.
where is Verinda from?
He's from East Ham.
Oh, right, okay. He's
Lovely.
kind of replaced Yasser, hasn't he?
Yeah, well, Yasser has disappeared, although he did try to get me the sack recently. Yasser sent a long email to Mr. Hooker, citing reasons why I should be got the sack, including, I lied about the clocks going back, I lied about it being a leap year. So Mr. Hooker wrote back a response saying, pretty much up yours, but slightly more political than that. Ali, I've got to go.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Written a blockbuster screenplay, a best-selling book.
It's Tonya.
Hi, darling, how you doing?
Oh, yes.
Oh, good. Listen, just a quickie, because I'm about to have my lovely dinner. But
Whoa, dinner at 5 o'clock?
I have to, darling, I have to. The kids are just eating. I've got to get my dinner in before they start again.
Well, technically it's your tea then, isn't it?
It's my tea.
Yes.
Just quickly, don't worry about the bath situation. Do you know why? Not that I'm breaking any rules, but you know why?
Yes.
In Big Brother, I know you don't like talking about it,
Okay.
they have baths all the time, right through the ban.
What?
Yes!
Blimey.
Last night they were having baths,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't worry about it.
I've not seen any of this, Big Brother, and I've seen one episode.
Yeah.
There you go. I've seen one episode and clips that I watched for some other thing I do. But generally, a load of old guff, isn't it?
It is, but it just makes... I mean, there's rubbish on at the moment, so I suppose that's...
But the beauty... Hey, listen, the thing you can do, Tonya, is A, you can get sliders on DVD, probably won't interest you. If there's rubbish on, you can... I've discovered this.
Yeah.
You can turn the telly off.
I know, listen, I have LBC on every room in the house.
Oh, that's creepy.
Every room in the house. I've got one in the bathroom, the kids' bedroom when I go and change their nappies. I've got one in my bedroom, one in the kitchen.
Who's your favourite?
LBC's on. So.
Who's your favourite?
Favourite? What? LBC? I've got to admit Steve Allen.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm very loyal to him. At 5 o'clock, I'm up every morning.
And you get up at 5 just to listen to him?
Instantly wake up.
Wow.
Instantly wake up.
Who is your least favourite?
Least favourite? Oh, God, the psychic people. Friday night, I do not bother. Friday night is the only time that the radios in my house, they're all off for the psychic show. I can't stand it.
Tonya, thank you for that. Very interesting.
Thank you, darling.
Cheers, bye-bye. God, it's noisy there, wasn't it, eh? She had it all going on in the background there. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Now, one of the things... Chris isn't here, but one of the things Chris was toying with, because he's supposed to be going away on holiday, but he couldn't because of so he couldn't get a plane anywhere. And so he tried to book places around the country. He was going to go to Cornwall. But everywhere, of course, is booked up, because people have booked their holidays, and as soon as the situation with the planes happened, everyone booked up everywhere else. So Chris was talking about staying in a hotel in London. Can you do that? That seems an odd thing to do. He lives in London. He lives in quite a nice flat, as far as I know. I've never been invited to his flat. He's been in my flat twice. I've never been to Chris's flat. I'm suspicious. But if you live in London, can you go and stay in a hotel in London? Surely if you do that, it's going to be for sex. You're going to do it for sex, aren't you? If you and your partner check into a hotel in the town that you live in, it's going to be for a dirty, noisy weekend. Mark, you live in London, do you?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, God. Would you ever stay in a hotel in London?
I have done.
And was it for noisy sex? We missed the answer there. Perhaps it's good that we missed the answer. Why have you called in, Mark?
I don't have a shower neither.
Excellent stuff. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number if you want to... I could see that was probably what we were going to get, so that's fine. Is the number if you want to give us a call. If you live in London, can you legitimately justify staying in a hotel in London? I nearly did once with a girl I was going out with a while ago, and we thought about it. It would have just have been for noisy, sex. That's all it would be. You can't go and stay in a hotel in central London and then go out to Oxford Street knowing that your home is 20 minutes away, can you? 0870 9090 973. More of your calls after the latest news. Thanks for that. Sorry, I was having a little chitty chat there. Production meeting. Travel news with Amanda.
Thanks very much.
I'm not... Well, anyway, so... 0870... I'm eating a lovely Twix, actually, because we're all a little bit peckish here, on the Water Special Show. We're talking about water, having baths. Baths are not better than showers, but I did have a bath today, and I felt a little bit guilty about it. I couldn't enjoy it as much as perhaps I would like to have enjoyed it. We've discovered that filling up a water bottle probably isn't the best thing to do over 6 weeks, which is what I've been doing, and that you should clean it out. But I've chucked mine away now, because it looked like there were sea monkeys floating around in it. And I want to know, is it ever all right, if you live in London, to stay in a hotel in London? Because Chris, the producer, who is not here for 2 weeks, was going to do that when all his holiday plans fell through. But it would just seem weird. I've done it once before, but that's because there was a man threatening to kill me, so I had to move out of my flat. It's true. But it just felt weird, being in a hotel in the middle of town, but knowing that your flat's 20 minutes away on the tube. That can't be right. 0870 9090 973 is the number. We've got the 5:38 Daily Correspondent update coming up, at 5:38 really, and we'll have another round of Triple M at 6 o'clock, I think. Rosie's on her mobile.
Hello.
Hello, Rosie.
Hi.
Do you mind if I eat a Twix while you talk?
No.
Thank you.
You know, you said that you really like bad weather.
I like what?
Bad weather.
Well, no, I don't think this is. I don't think this is bad weather we've got though.
Rain.
Yeah, I like rain. Rain isn't bad weather.
Sometimes it is.
Well, but rain. Why is rain perceived as bad weather and sunshine is perceived as good weather?
Okay, maybe the other way around, but I like rain as well.
Nice one.
Yeah.
It's much better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it gets too... the weather, the way it's been recently, it's been much too hot and uncomfortable, and I've been lethargic and tired, everyone's been a bit grumpy, people have been rowing and fighting and arguing about having the aircon on. when the weather's like this, it's just perfect. It's dark, it's slightly cloudy, it's blustery, it's wet. It's much better.
Yeah, and you don't have to go out, do you?
No.
I've stayed all day in my pyjamas.
Oh, man, come on. That's fantastic. That's the way it should be. I haven't had a day staying in my pyjamas for years, probably.
Yeah.
So what have you done all day, Rosie? Sorry, I finished my Twix now. It's my last little bit here.
Okay. Well, I've just been doing puzzles.
Puzzles?
Yeah.
Well, like jigsaw puzzles?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I love puzzles.
People don't do jigsaw puzzles anymore. It's not 1963.
I love puzzles.
If puzzles were any good, they would have made a PlayStation game out of puzzles.
They are good.
Well, what satisfaction have you got from trying to make a picture on a floor using lots of little bits and pieces?
Dunno.
There you go. Good argument. Gary's in the Lee.
Hello there, Ian.
Hello, Gary.
How are you?
I'm all right, actually, yeah.
Yeah, feeling good. How's the Twix?
It was delicious. It's gone all too soon.
Fair enough.
You don't get king size. Do you get king size Twixes anymore?
I believe you can, but they started because of all the problems with chocolate. You know, all the problems, and I believe kind of like they started doing these big Twixes and kind of double Twixes in one thing. I don't really understand it.
Right.
So, iainleeforum.com. Just thought I'd promote that.
Well done. Yes.
Otherwise I'll get kicked in when I go back in.
Okay.
But I wanted to give you some facts about water. Some interesting facts, seeing as it's Water Day.
And these are going to be interesting, are they?
No, this I found is very interesting. Did you know that a chicken is 3/4 water?
Well, I could have guessed it.
All right, then how much is a pineapple?
It's about 25 pence a pound.
It's about 4/5. But yeah, that's about right.
But everything's about 75%, 80% water, isn't it? Everything.
Yeah.
It turns out.
Huh. Could be.
How do you know? Here's an interesting fact for you.
Go on.
What percentage of an apple is water?
I don't know.
It's about 80, 75, 80,
Right,
something
right.
like that. I'm guessing.
Cucumber?
That's probably about 80.
I think that's more 90, because, water is apparently tasteless, and so are cucumbers.
Water isn't tasteless, and cucumbers are nice. I used to hate cucumbers, but they're all right.
I'm not a big fan.
They're nice if you slice them up. Why are we talking about slicing cucumbers, for God's sake?
I don't know. Well, your show... That woman from America last night on Triple M said your show is about nothing.
Oh, God, she was in silver. I shouldn't have said what I said to her, 'cause I was a little bit rude to her.
No, I appreciate... No, you shouldn't have used the words you did.
Yes.
But your sentiment was absolutely
It was just that one phrase has left me very uneasy, and I shouldn't have done that. But everything else I totally, stand behind, because she was... if you missed it, by the way, this was on last night's show, woman sent me an email on Thursday or Friday, having a go at me because I wasn't talking about what was going on at the airports. This woman listens in America. And then she phoned up, and it turns out she was an idiot, so, you know.
It sounded like she was crying at the end.
It did.
Not that you made her cry, but she sounded like she was so passionate she was crying.
Yeah, but she wanted to know what was going on at the airports, and the thing was, at 3 o'clock on that Thursday, nothing was happening. All it was happening was people weren't getting on planes. That was it.
Turn on the American news, I'm sure it'll tell you.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway,
God.
never mind.
I thought last night was probably the best Triple M I've ever heard.
Hey, thank you. It was good last night. It was
good.
I was pleased. I thought it was very consistent. There were very few weak spots. There was people phoning in, were doing some quite imaginative, funny stuff.
Yeah.
I thought it was a really good one last night. I was very pleased with it.
And I think because they're releasing, talking about the airport. When are you going to ring Agent Chris? He may fly tomorrow.
I will give him a call tomorrow.
Yeah.
Steady on, Jonathan. I will give him a call tomorrow, and we'll find out if he's in the country or not. I think that he will have bottled it and will not be going abroad.
Indeed.
And also, he hadn't even booked a holiday. He was trying to book his holiday on Friday.
Well, last-minute deals.
Yeah, but last-minute deals when none of the airports are working.
I'm being told iainleeforum.com one last time.
OK, well, Gary...
I have to, and I appreciate that means I'm probably going to have to go now.
There we go. Jonathan!
Hello, Ian. It was just saying how cracking last night was, and I thought it was good, but I thought I was a bit boring, because I was a bit nervous.
Jonathan, you couldn't do me a favour?
Yeah?
Pick up the phone.
I've got the phone.
Yeah, it's on speakerphone.
No, it's not.
Then why put the phone in your mouth?
I'm sorry, I'm in a bathroom getting ready to go out.
I had a row. I'm having a row with my bank. I'm trying to close down my NatWest bank accounts and move everything to Lloyd's, okay? It's my money. I want it. It's taken ages. And the woman who was supposed to phone me today didn't phone me up. So I got talking to this other guy, who said, right, we'll put you through to someone who's quite high up. And I couldn't hear a word this guy was saying. And I was struggling to listen to him. And I said, I'm sorry, can you speak up? I can't hear you. And he went, is that better? And he picked the phone up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I'm trying to put my shirt on and I got the phone on my ear.
Okay.
Well, I'm talking to you. Because I thought earlier on you were talking about water sports.
Steady on now.
No, you were. You said what? No,
Yes.
water. Were you talking about water?
Well, it's a water special today.
Well, how come you said something about coming in your mouth? You were talking about...
Yes, okay. So, anyway, I had great trouble getting... And the guy said... the guy on the phone was like... yeah, hang on 1 second. Is that better? And he picked up the phone. Do you know what I mean? How... The speakerphone phenomenon does my head in. How difficult is it to hold a phone in your hand and have it in your ear and your mouth? It's the easiest thing in the world. I was demonstrating there. For the benefit of Johnny and Helen behind the glass, I've picked up my phone and I'm holding it. It's very difficult because I'm wearing a headphone. And so I'm expecting, and sorry to ramble on about this, but it's doing my nutting. I'm expecting a call at 6:45 that will hopefully terminate my relationship with the National Westminster. Time for the news headlines now with Helena Wilkinson.
Police have been granted an
Thanks for that. Travel news now with Amanda Redmond.
But there are still cancellations.
Jay in the Enfield has, excuse me, emailed in. Iain, I have booked a hotel room in London, even though I live in Greater London. We decided we would like to have sex in a place that do not belong to either of us, so we could have a night of unbridled passion without reminders of the stresses of our daily working lives. We were quieter than normal. It's weird, isn't it? Checking into a hotel room in the town that you live in. And I was dissing jigsaws earlier on and saying that if jigsaws were any good, they would have invented a computer game of jigsaws. And thanks to Lino for pointing out there is a PlayStation 2 jigsaw game. So that's not great. 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. If you gave us a call now, odds are you probably get on because we haven't got many calls lined up. It's fair enough to say that, is that, yes, we've not got many calls. So, you know. I could be touting here for business by throwing out more topics. I can't be bothered, really. You know, I've got a list here. I don't want to waste these. This is gold. This is the rest of the month. I don't want to waste any of these. Paul is on the mobile.
All right. How are you?
Oh, I'm brilliant now, yeah.
Yeah, finally decided to reply to one of my emails.
Oh, you're the stroppy fella.
I am indeed, yes.
What do you mean, finally decided to reply to one of your emails? I'm busy doing a radio show, Paul. I haven't got time to reply to emails.
Well, it seems very easy to me.
Well, how?
Talking on the radio.
It seems easy to you, does it?
It does, yeah.
Go on then, do it.
There are several things I need to discuss with you, though, before I take over your show.
All right, discuss them with me and then show me how easy it is to talk on the radio. Bearing in mind I've done all the hard work for you by setting up the topics and touting for calls. But okay.
That's good, because we always need to have a warm-up artist.
Okay.
But before that, what I was saying about your SCART problem.
Oh, right, the SCART... Let's do this very quickly, because I can realise that some people may find this dull. I've got 3 SCART sockets. If I plug anything into the first SCART socket, the picture's green.
Yes. Your SCART sockets are only for certain things. If you put the wrong one in the wrong thing, or your thing isn't sorted out properly, then you're going to have problems.
Hang on, there we go. This is technical, is it? If you put the wrong one in the wrong thing, or your thing isn't sorted out properly, you're going to have problems.
That's correct.
Okay,
Same
lovely.
thing happened to me.
Right.
And
Yes?
I don't also have a shower.
Hang on, your sentence construction is appalling.
I know, that's the way that I see. I'm a man of duality, you see. Depends who I'm talking to. If I'm talking to someone important,
Yes.
then I'll have a constructive grammar type thing. But if I'm speaking to someone on my sort of level, then I'll...
You won't have a constructive grammar type thing.
That's correct.
Okay, fantastic. So you haven't got a shower.
No, I don't have a shower. I just have a bit of a hose down.
You're not allowed to use a hose.
With a hose type thing. In the...
What is this fella on about? Get to the point.
I don't have a shower. I have a average sized bath, which I like to occasionally dip my bits into. But other than that, I would use the thing to hose myself down when I'm feeling particularly environmentally conscious.
Okay. Now, get to the point of the email that you sent me.
Yes, some of your callers...
The complaint.
Yes, some of your callers drive me balmy.
Right. Because what? Because they can speak properly?
Yes, because I aspire to their level of communication. But other than that, I become slightly distressed at people like Barry, which he's not funny, particularly when he does that laugh.
Okay.
Betty, is it? Who's quite clearly a man who's probably sitting in women's clothing indoors.
Betty and Bogner, right? Okay. We don't know. I don't know. I don't know who Betty is or what Betty does. Okay, but you don't like her.
It's not the fact that I don't like her. I don't particularly like him because if that is an actual woman, then I'm actually a sheepdog because it's probably not the case.
Okay.
Other than that,
Okay.
that's
Well,
French dude.
first of all, you don't know if it's not a woman or not.
I can't say 100%.
Can we just get rid of that second line for a second? I want to try something here. You don't know if she's a woman or not.
No, I don't.
But you don't know anything about her.
No, I'm being judgmental.
Betty,
Yes.
Hello?
are you a woman?
Am I a woman?
Paul doesn't believe you're a woman, Betty.
Why is that, Paul? What's wrong?
It's your voice. It sounds too much like Dame Edna, who is
Wait, how
really
does
a man.
Smoke as many packets of fags as I have. Your voice would be like this too. How do you know I haven't got a chronic throat problem?
Maybe if you didn't smoke, you might not have that problem.
Do you know what I can't stand about you, Paul? You're intellectualising.
Intellectualising? That's a very good word.
You're trying to come across more intelligent than you really are. What's your IQ?
Probably about 16, something along those lines.
Yes, well, you sound as though you are about 16. Oh, look, don't let's fall out on line, darling. I'm all woman. You're claiming to be all man. I think probably we could get along quite well together. Where do you live, Paul?
Oh, I live in a place far, far away.
Where is that, my darling? I know England quite well.
It's in the Garden of England.
Kent.
Kent, I love it.
Sorry?
Sissinghurst. Had some friends at Sissinghurst. I love it. Are you anywhere near Sissinghurst?
As far as I know, there's no such place, is there?
There we go. So, Paul, she's obviously a woman. Your next complaint.
Barry, he isn't a pensioner.
You've done Barry. Let's move on. Next.
Okay, the French geezer.
B.
I don't know. I tend to close my ears when he talks because I've never heard him actually speak French.
But why would he speak French? First of all, I don't know if he's French or not because I can't quite work out his accent.
Yes, he's quite clearly an Englishman, pretending to be French.
That's right.
For comedy and music.
Let's for comedy and music. Let's assume you're right, even though it's a little bit offensive to do. Let's assume you're right.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
I think it's good to be amusing if you're amusing. If you're not amusing, then it's not amusing. And to me, and to many other people, it might be quite amusing. But to myself, it's not.
The way I judge it.
I think your show is very good, though, Ian.
No, thank you.
It's very funny.
Oh, no, listen, it's good that we can... and isn't it great that we can have this discussion? The thing is, I kind of go by my judgment, and if I find something funny, then I'll let it stay and I'll let it come on. And I find B... I was speaking to B the other day, I couldn't stop laughing.
Oh, well, perhaps I missed that one, and perhaps I should give him a second chance.
Okay. Kevin wants to say something. Hello, Kevin.
Ian?
Yes?
I feel like I'm having the marrow sucked out of my spine with that caller. It's painful, mate. The whole of London is suicidal.
That's why I moved out of London.
You do something about him, mate.
What? Kevin, I've let Paul come on because he's got an axe to grind, and I'm keen to find out what is wrong with him.
Paul chip in. Can we get him a personality transplant?
I had one of those.
No,
well, it didn't work. I'd go back and get your money back, mate. I'll tell you now.
I could possibly use yours, because yours seems quite good.
Yeah, mine's quite good. It's quite witty and quite sharp.
Well, I don't know about that. It's quite blunt, actually.
It is wittier than yours, Paul.
Oh, that's good then.
Yeah.
Then he's accomplished something.
Okay. Kevin, thank you for that. Paul, I'll let you put forward one more point of discontent.
The weather.
Right, okay. I'm going to cut you off being an idiot. James!
Hi there.
Hello, James.
How you doing?
I'm all right, actually. He was fun, wasn't he? Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad to get through this first time. I just wanted to talk about Paul.
Paul?
Yeah. Guy that just rang you, complaining about everything under the sun.
Paul! Oh, I've just cut him off.
Yeah, thank God for that.
He was a bit miserable, wasn't he? He sent me this really long email saying, basically... Oh, I don't like any of the callers. I might start listening to Richard Bacon. You won't let me come on. You've never read out my emails. Ton. I speak to Chris, but I'm never put through. I can see why Chris didn't put him through.
Well, absolutely. I mean, you get people like this that spend all day whining about everything. Why doesn't he talk about the weather or something? Something pretty and beautiful at the moment.
Well, he started to have a whinge about the weather. I think the weather's fantastic at the moment, huh?
Good old British weather. I love it when it's like this.
It's the way it should be, James.
It is.
Thank you for
I
that.
gotta go because I'm driving, but...
Oh, God, no, well, then we don't, come on. It was in the Media Guardian about Anna Rayburn doing the show in her pants, apparently. According to that email from Mick, thank you very much. Yes, I know, I saw. 0870 9090 973. I'm all snotty. To be honest, I'm feeling a little bit bunged up. Tosif. Tosif.
Ian, first-time caller.
Hello, mate. Nice to speak to you.
Likewise, I've been a fan of yours since the 11 o'clock show, believe it or not.
Wow, I don't believe it, because that was over a million years ago.
That was, but it was a fantastic programme, and it just hasn't, nothing's ever kind of eclipsed that, unfortunately.
Well, thank you.
I'm stuck at work, so I'm listening to you. In fact, the highlight of our day is 3 o'clock.
No, that's a little bit sad, isn't it?
It would be, but you're all right, guy, so...
Oh, nice one. Well, you're a good lad. What can I do for you?
No, your Twix, the Twix. Yeah. No, I haven't seen a king-size Twix for years.
No, nor have I. I think they've stopped making them.
Probably, but the other thing is, have you ever dipped a Twix in a hot chocolate?
No.
Very nice. Dip it in for about 10 seconds, take it out.
Oh, that sounds good. Oh, no, don't, 'cause I'm getting hungry again now.
Hungry again? Pizza's okay. How about Chinese food? Sweet and sour?
Why are you just saying foods to me? For God's sakes, that's not fair. I'm stuck here until 6:30. I've got no chance of getting any foods, and you're just winding me up with food.
Ian, you work how many hours a week? 18? 21?
Well, it's a little bit...
common folk. We have to work 40-plus hours a week to make ends meet.
Well, you should have made the sacrifices I made and gone into a career of show business and 10 years of being in debt before hitting pay dirt. Well, you know the score. We've got another hour of the show at 5:38 daily, so I'm really trying hard not to belch. Because I don't need Mr. Soldier to tell me that don't make good radio. That will have people switching off. 0870 9090 973. Coming up, the 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. And at 6 o'clock, of course, it is Triple M. I'll take more of your calls after the latest LBC news. Thanks, Helena. Travel news now with Amanda.
Just to remind you that...
Supernatural.
Julie's on the mobile.
Hello.
Hello, Julie.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Julie. Who's got... Turn your radio off.
Hello, Julie.
Oh, God. Oh, and put your phone down, apparently. What happened there? Mark, hopefully you'll be a bit more sensible.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
I just wanted to speak to you, Ian, about the king-size Twix.
Yes?
Now, last night, I actually had a king-size Twix, or at least what we would know to be a king-size Twix, but it was called an extra Twix, spelled X-T-R-A.
And was the X written in the same font as the Twix X?
It was a kind of jazzy, much larger
Wow.
font.
So it was a king-size Twix and they've just renamed it?
But what they did is they said, in the corner of the wrapper, they said extra equals king-size.
Oh.
In case you didn't realise.
Maybe that... I bet it's one of those continental rebrands that they do that stole marathons from us and made them Snickers.
Exactly, and that's something I've never got over, to be honest.
No, I still cry every time I look at Sif. What the hell is Sif? Should be Jif, Mark.
Ludicrous, absolutely ludicrous. It's a peanut butter in foreign lands, you know, Jif.
Yes. A peanut butter, he said. For a second I thought he said peanut butter. Yeah. Well, that's fine. Imran.
Ian, how are you?
I'm all right. I'm toying... I think I have to go to Tesco's tonight and do a big shop.
I wouldn't go to Tesco's. Well, you should support your local producer, your small shop, I think.
Screw them. They're too expensive.
Well, they're only expensive because supermarkets outprice everybody.
Well, exactly. That's why I go to supermarkets, because they're cheaper.
But if we started supporting our local consumer, I think we'd be in a position where we'd get quality food at low prices.
No, we wouldn't, because if loads of people start going to the local, let's say, corner shop, for want of a better phrase, and they suddenly had a massive influx of customers, they go, hey, we can make a load of money if we put everything up by a penny.
Or they could say, we don't need the sort of volume, or because of the sort of volume we're getting in, we can lower our prices.
Yeah, they wouldn't know. Anyway, Tesco's is much, much cheaper, and the food is excellent quality, and everything I want is under one roof. And they'll be open when I get there about 7:30.
But you have to queue.
Not for that long.
You have to queue.
No, you don't. Not for that long. You just go straight in and out. Do you work in a shop?
No. I'm a lawyer, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay. No, you don't have to queue for that long. They've got, 75 tills at Tesco's.
Yeah, but it's also very chilly.
I like the chili, though.
And you have to drive a long way usually, and then you have to park in a massive car park.
No, not at all. There's one quite near me.
Whereas, if it's a local corner shop, you can just walk down the road.
Yeah, but the thing is...
Get a bit of exercise.
I don't want to walk down the road and get all my shopping, whereas I can drive to the Tesco's, get all the shopping in the car, park right outside my flat, and just do 2 trips from the car back to the flat. So Tesco's every way for me, I'm afraid, Imran.
All right, that's no problem.
Thank you.
I wanted to talk to you about water.
Okay, it's water special.
It's a water special. Yes. And Thames water, this was the thing which struck me as being slightly bizarre.
Yes.
We're apparently saying, you've got to make sure that you conserve water, which is all fair enough.
Yes, of course.
But when somebody called up and said, there's a hose pipe ban, that means we can't use the hose, he said, yes, that's right. So then he asked whether he could fill a watering can. He says, yeah, there are
Where was this?
This was Thames Water.
But where? Well, someone phoned up Thames Water?
Yeah, somebody phoned up Thames Water for some advice about...
Okay, how do you know this?
Because I heard it. A friend of mine was telling the story.
Okay, so it's a made-up story. Okay, fine.
It's a made-up story. And so he was told there was no limit on watering cans. Yeah. He could fill up the watering can as much as he wanted. He said, fine, that sounds a bit odd. He says, am I allowed to fill up the watering can using a hose pipe? Yes. And he says, yes, you can. So he said, well, if I fill up my... Does
this story get interesting at any point, Imran?
No.
It doesn't. Okay, well, in that case, we'll leave it there. Right, not a clue what was going on there at all. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number, if you wish to give me a call. I know we're early, but goddammit, it's nearly 5:38.
It's time for the daily 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. Brought to you every day. Daily.
Hello, this is Katja in the workshop, exceptionally taking the B out of the B horror movie correspondent update. And unfortunately, I haven't seen Simon Pegg's bottom at my local gym.
I have.
Which, accordingly, makes me unqualified to comment on Mr. Pegg's work. But I would urge you to buy the special edition of Shaun of the Dead, coupled with George Romero's Dawn of the Dead.
It's a good film.
And have a look at one of the bonuses called When Shaun Met George. You can follow the genii that are Mr. Pegg and producer Edgar Wright as they meet their hero, George Romero, and watch them have fun on the film set of Dawn of the Dead, where they make cameo appearances as a couple of shackled zombies in a club.
Nice one. Next.
Hello, London. It's Jamie from the channel, the Stuff You Don't Know correspondent, and this is the Stuff You Don't Know.
Good one.
Mongolians put salt in their tea instead of sugar.
What?
You can't buy a swan. A pregnant goldfish is called a twit. If you farted continuously for 6 years and 9 months, enough energy would have been produced to match that of an atomic bomb.
Wow.
We have goosebumps, or our ancestors used to have hair. If you know these things, then here is your prize. The line that Darth Vader never said. Can you feel the force?
Hi Ian, it's Kev from the Windsor, the WWE Uber correspondent. Unfortunately Ian, I'm unable to do an update for you this afternoon.
What?
This is due to the fact that over the weekend I've been feeling rather poorly, still suffering from the man flu.
Oh dear.
But if you'd like to leave me a get well message after the tone, then please do so. Bye Ian.
At the tone, please record your
leaving
message.
a message for him.
When you have finished, you may hang up, or press 1 to change your message.
Kev, not a good enough excuse. Get off your lazy backside and give me an update tomorrow, or you're fired! And there we go. And sorry, I'd cut him off in his Darth Vader prime there, which is kind of a shame. It's Damien!
What, I'm Colgate? How you doing?
Hey!
Hey! Listen.
All right.
This is a major coincidence, but I'm just driving back from Guildford now,
Oh, yeah.
going to my warehouse in Edmonton, and it just so happens that I go to the same Tesco's as you, and I don't want you to be there when I'm there, so can you go somewhere else, please?
Whoa, hang on. What time are you going to be there?
Well, now it's about 20 to 6. Now, my record back from Guildford to Edmonton, believe it or not, in a Luton van is an hour.
Right.
No one will believe that. No one really care.
Right.
So we're looking at about, I should get back around about 7.
Yeah.
and then drive around the 406 and should be at Tesco's about 7:30. Now, if I was to see you there, I might just flip.
And what would you do if you flipped?
I don't know. I might put some meat in your basket.
I was once going around Tesco's, and when I went to the checkout, there was like loads of stuff in there that I hadn't wanted, like anusole. I think is that how you pronounce it?
Anusole, probably.
Or is it anusole?
I don't know.
Anyway, stuff for piles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And some guy had obviously put it in there, and then this guy phoned up the next day and said, "Aha, Ian, I follow you around Tesco's and put stuff in your trolley."
I would have put at least a chicken in your basket.
Okay, well, Damien, if I will be going to the Tesco. Well, I might be going to the Tesco's tonight.
I don't want to meet you, Ian.
If you do...
What did you have for breakfast this morning, Ian?
I had muesli, but with strawberries and raspberries in.
Well, that's all right. No, because I was wondering, because the other day you had hummus on toast 2 days on the trot.
Yeah, it was good.
And you're always ill. It could be, why you're ill, because it's really not a good
I'm not
start to the
always
day.
ill. I've been quite fit the last couple of weeks and hardly mentioned any of my ailments.
What are you talking about? Last week you was ill every day of the week.
I had a cold, yeah, but that's, it's fine.
I'm sorry. Oh, right, no, that doesn't come in it. I got a slight earache, and I'm wondering if it's because of my Bluetooth. I told you yesterday that my ear is all bunged up, and when I push it in, it's like there's loads of wax all stuck together.
Go and get your ears syringed.
With what? Down the doctors, I suppose. I don't have time, I'm so busy.
Oh, get your ears syringed. It's almost sexual.
I've had it done before, and the woman that did it, she was actually enjoying pulling the stuff out. She said, "You've got some huge clumps, my man."
Yeah, it's good, man, but it's an amazing feeling when it comes out. I want to get mine done again, but they're not bad enough at the moment, so they won't let me.
You just need to do lots of jogging around dirty areas, because that's supposedly when your earwax builds up. By the way, what days do you go jogging?
I just reached out to the cut-off, and then he starts another sentence. It depends, really. I go to the gym Tuesday morning and Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
So I go for a jog maybe Thursday morning or Thursday evening.
Right,
and
because I've got a little surprise for you coming up when I've got a bit of spare time. Anyway, I'm not going to let you cut me off.
No, what? He's put the phone down. What surprise you got? That sounds threatening.
Hello.
Hello, Bob.
Oh, hello, Ian. Good evening. How are you?
I'm very, very well, although I'm scared that Damien's going to assassinate me.
Oh, well, don't worry about that. I'll protect you. Is that the fellow who was driving back from Guildford now? Is that the same guy?
Yes.
Where's Guildford now? Because I know Guildford, but I don't know where Guildford now is. It's like a sub-village of the main plot, is it?
I don't know, Bob. All I know is you've got 50 seconds.
I've got 50 seconds. Okay. Can I talk about spiders again?
Oh, if you have to.
Well, it's just that, it's friendly advice for you, Ian. Don't kill spiders because they're environmentally friendly,
Oh, we did this on Friday. If you've got
But you didn't talk to me.
I didn't want to.
I had to speak to some other geezer.
Who?
But he was quite a nice guy, actually.
Who, Chris?
Because he was into... No, there was a guy on the line with me.
Oh, right, oh, yeah.
And he was into spiders and not killing them.
You've got 10 seconds, by the way.
I think we agreed that to use fly spray to kill spiders is gay.
Yes. Okay, well, I'll cut you short there. The show's nearly over, thank God. Time for news headlines now with Helen Wilkinson.
Heathrow and Gatwick.
Thanks, let's get the travel news now with Amanda Redmond.
Thanks, Ian. Well,
it's Lauren.
Hello again.
Hello again. Oh, it's Babston.
I wanted to talk about the weather.
Yes.
And how you said it was good weather instead of bad.
Yes.
But it's actually better than hot weather, because when you're in hot weather,
yes,
you can't really do anything about it.
No.
Except drink water. But in cold weather, you can put the heating on.
This has always been my theory, and I'm glad you said this, because if it's cold, you just put on gloves and you put on jumpers, and you can regulate the temperature around your body by doing that. If it's hot, once you've stripped down, there's nothing more you can do.
You still get burnt.
You still get burnt, you still get hot, you still feel tired, you still feel grumpy. Nice one, thanks for that, Lauren. I'm glad we've agreed on that. John's in the Catford.
Hi, Ian.
Hello,
How are
John.
you?
Oh, yes.
Do you want to hear a little poem before we start about you?
A poem about me?
It's good.
Oh,
good.
Then I bet it's rubbish, but go on.
All right, it just goes, Ian Lee is. If you don't get him, you aren't. You like that?
No. Well,
no. Oh, well, we'll start with water then.
Okay. No, I'm teasing. It was excellent. Thank you for that.
Okay.
I was being obnoxious for no reason, and I apologise.
I thought it was quite good, actually.
No, it's very good.
It sums up some of your listeners who don't quite get it, do they?
Well, I know they don't get it, but they still keep listening.
I know.
Which is
I know.
is fine by me.
All right, what was I say? Oh, yes, water.
Yes.
Now, my children have a water bottle when they go to bed,
Right.
and they sort of stick it by the side of their bed, and one night, my daughter complained. She said to me, it doesn't taste right. So I said, well, give it here.
Oh, dear.
Unscrewed the top, and put my finger inside the cap. It's like one of these sort of flip-down top bottles.
Yeah.
It was all gungy.
Oh, God.
Yes.
So she'd been drinking water being filtered through gunge.
Well, no. What it is when you leave water inside a plastic bottle, I discovered
Yeah.
that actually it starts to get like imagine the inside of a fish tank.
Oh, yeah. Well, that green stuff.
That's it. But obviously this was only like a couple of days old.
Yeah.
And it had already gone to taste a little bit rancid.
Oh,
because what happens is we sort of like topped it up instead of emptying it out, give it a good scrub through.
Yeah.
Of course now, obviously, we scrub it all through, but it was rather gungy, to put it mildly.
I generally, when I've thrown my water bottle away, and I shall buy a new bottle tomorrow, and I maybe I'll refill it for a couple of weeks. But I was generally drinking it till the bottle was empty.
Yeah, well, I think that's fine. I think
Yeah.
because if you drink it till it's empty, it dries out, you refill it with filtered water, not a problem.
But I have filled it up a couple of times, and that's maybe not the best thing to
No,
do.
I think that's fine, Ian. I think purely and simply it was because the water had been sitting, it was half a bottle full of water,
Yeah.
topping it back up again, and, well, whatever, you know what I mean.
John, listen, thank you for that.
I'll speak to you soon.
Cheers, bye-bye, there we go. Well, I'm assuming we've tried that, have we? No, on my screen it says no more good calls. I'm ringing out to try and get a good call.
Hello?
Oh, it's him! I thought... Oh, you're on the air, Verinda.
Oh, yeah, well, it's about time and all.
Excuse me?
It's about time and all.
What do you mean?
I've been waiting for about 3 hours, mate.
Well, it's Helen behind the glass who's taking the calls today. She's in charge.
Oh, okay.
She obviously has got higher standards than Chris.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, okay, well, that's that point done. Next point, yeah.
I don't take showers. Have you got a problem with that?
Yeah, I noticed that when you came in, yeah.
What, are you trying to tell me that I smell?
Little bit. Do you have baths?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's fine then.
Yeah.
But you've got a shower?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, brilliant.
Yeah. And what's so bad about using a bath instead of a shower?
Just there's a water shortage and we've been told to conserve water.
Who cares?
Well, I'm just asking because I had a bath today and I felt guilty.
Why do you feel guilty? Why do you feel guilty? You shouldn't, because...
Have you been drinking?
yeah.
Because you're all over the place, man. You're all being all random and all over the place. What have you drunk today?
Whiskey.
And how much whiskey have you had?
2 shots.
Oh, right, so you must be steaming then.
Yep.
Are you still getting stalked on MySpace?
Yeah.
Who's stalking you?
A woman called Helena.
Called Helena?
Yeah.
And what's she been saying?
You know, you want to go out and drink or something and everything, and I love your picture. You look really good and everything like that. I haven't seen her picture, so all I know, she could be a madman.
She could be a madman. You should go out for a drink with her. Hey, the newsreader here today's called Helena.
I did send her a message that if you show me your picture, I'll think about it.
Oh, you'll think about it. Nice one.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let us know how it goes.
Yeah, and...
Bye then.
All right then. Bye.
Goodbye then. Is he gone? He's gone. Michael.
Oh, Ian, how you doing? First time caller. I feel so lucky, man.
Oh, man, you are lucky, but I'm the lucky one speaking to you.
Well, I feel myself lucky speaking to you one-to-one.
I consider myself lucky having the opportunity to speak to you one-to-one.
Well, I guess we're both lucky people then.
I guess we are, but I'm luckier.
I'm still here.
Oh, I thought you'd gone, Verinda.
No, I'm here, still here.
Well, why?
I thought you put the phone down.
Well, you put the phone down, man. I can't be bothered.
Why not?
I'm talking to Michael now.
Yeah, can I talk to him?
Yeah, go on.
All right, Michael.
Hey, Brenda, how you doing?
I'm right, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. Just left work. No alcohol in my system yet, though.
What about later?
About later?
Yeah.
No, not till weekend, mate.
All right.
Need a clear head.
See.
Okay. Bye, Verinda.
Okay.
So, Michael.
It's all right. Hey, Ian, I'm just going to share something with you.
Lovely.
Yeah, last Friday,
Yeah.
where I work here, there's this new guy that got employed on Thursday.
Right.
So Friday afternoon, he went for lunch,
Yeah.
and he never came back.
What, he was there for a day?
He was there for a day, went for lunch, and that was it.
Well, why didn't you call in at 4 o'clock when we were struggling for calls? This is a great topic. Michael, stay there. Speak to you after this. So, Michael, your guy started at work on a Thursday, and on Friday lunchtime he left.
Exactly.
Why?
Don't have a clue. What happened? Today, Monday, not saying on Monday, we rang him up to ask him what's happening, and he said he wasn't working anymore.
He wasn't. I'm not working anymore.
I'm not working anymore. I couldn't handle it. And the most bizarre thing was that the person he was employed to replace worked for only a week and went off sick for 6 months.
What is the job? Is it like cleaning poo off something? Well, it must be a really bad job.
No, he's a financial analyst. Can you believe that?
Wow, man, that's insane.
It is very insane.
What was he a young lad that just couldn't handle the pressure or something?
Oh, well, he said he had a lot of experience in the field before coming to the company.
Yeah.
So he should have been used to it.
Yeah.
I just guess he came in there and he found that it wasn't his piece of cake at the end of the day.
Wasn't his piece of cake? Well, are you sure it wasn't his boss being a bit of a, being a bit nasty maybe? If two men have left...
Yeah, well, we've got the same boss, so I'm hoping it's not the boss, because it'll be in stock for me too as well.
How long have you been there, Michael?
A year and a half.
Okay, so you're well in there. You got your feet under the table.
Yeah, I would like to think so.
Good lad. Michael, well, listen, thank you for that.
All right, mate. You have a good day and keep doing a good job, mate.
Thank you, and you let me know if anything changes.
Yeah, I will do that, mate.
Cheers, man. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wow. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number if you wish to give us a call.
I'm still on.
Oh, what? I thought you'd gone!
No, I'm still on.
Why didn't you put the phone down, man?
I can't press the button.
What do you mean you can't press... Well, because you're so drunk 'cause you've had 2 shots of whiskey?
Yeah, I got amnesia.
What?
I've got amnesia.
How the hell have you got amnesia?
Someone hit me over the head with a cricket bat.
Oh, God almighty, it's a bizarre world you live in. So do you remember anything that's happened in the show today?
No. I don't remember my name either.
It's Verinda.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're from East Ham?
Alright.
Well, if you don't remember the show today, Verinda, then luckily I can give you a reminder if you want.
Alright then.
It sounded a bit like this. Good Monday to you, sir. Straight to air for the first half hour of the shows today, yes. It's very comforting. It's like the sound of your mother's heartbeat in the womb.
Oh, I want to do Triple M. Am I too late?
Be careful with the patang because you could destroy it.
Do you want to hear me suck my lollipop? Jamie Oliver decides to clone his own flesh.
Wow.
Much more better.
It is much more better. Have I broken the law by having a bath? It looks like sea monkeys. You've made me feel sick. Imagine if a water boatman came into my mouth late at night.
Smell of corpses. It's just rock hard, and the thing is, all you do is you put it back down again.
I don't look 40! I've never done it in a shower, but I've done it in my mind in a shower. Wow, it wasn't that rude, was it? What did you reckon, Verinda?
Yeah, it was alright.
Just alright?
40.
What?
You do look 40.
What do you mean I look 40?
Yeah, you look like 40 years old.
I don't look 40 years old.
Yeah, I've seen you. You look 40.
I look about 27, mate, so shut your face.
Alright then.
Thank you. 0870 9090 973. We get to the last half hour of the show, which is Triple M, where we take your calls straight to air. 7-second delay. So no swearing, nothing libelous, or we'll dump you and we'll ban you from calling the station. Anything you want to add, Verinda?
No.
Okay, what's the name of that girl who's stalking you again?
Helena.
And you don't know anything about her?
No.
Mysterious.
She's just, all I know, she's 28 years old.
Yeah, well, mysterious. Okay. Well, it's time to get the latest LBC 97.3 news headlines with Helena Wilkinson. Thanks. Let's get the latest on the roads and the trains now with Amanda Redmond.
Thanks, Ian. Well, if you're due to fly out...
Ian, we once had a guy who came to work, and on his first day, we saw him go to break and waved at him across the street. He never returned again. Wow, I wish that guy had phoned in at about 5 o'clock when we were really struggling to get calls. Because that would have been all right now. OK, we started the show off with this, and we're probably going to do it for the rest of the week, because it seems quite good. 0870 9090 973. 30 minutes, your call's going straight to air. 7-second delay, so don't swear or be libelous, because we dump you. So, simple as that. Sorry. Let's dive straight in, shall we? Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Ian, I have a jingle for you.
Lovely.
This was succinctly put to the people who are confused by your manner of show.
Yes.
It will enlighten them.
OK.
Oh, this is you, Ian. There is a man in the moon with a silvery spoon who stirs the tides of the minds of the so inclined and drives them low. Thank you.
Well, that's cleared things up. Thanks for that. Yes. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Good evening, this is Pitcher Phil with baseball news. In last night's action, it was the Cubs over Colorado 8-7, Minnesota over Toronto 5-0, and the Mets over Washington 3-1. Tonight it's the Mets against the Phillies and the Cubs against Houston. More news soon.
Pass it on. Thank you. Line number... Oh, no, I've done here. Oh, I can't do it. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
I'd like to play the guitar for you.
OK.
Unfortunately, I can't, because someone's stolen it.
Oh, dear.
And my left arm.
Oh, dear. Well, that's a shame. When you get them back, then give us a call. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello. Am I on the wireless now?
Yes.
Oh, good Lord. OK. It's just a story that you've been following on about people that start work and then don't come back. I used to run a publishing company, a telesales publishing company.
Yes.
And it was quite common that people would come in to start work, and then after about an hour or so, they'd say, is there somewhere you can get a sandwich round here? So we would sort of direct them to the local sandwich bar, and that would be it. We wouldn't see them again. So there was an expression in our little business that when people came along for an interview, we would say, wonder if they're going to go for a sandwich or not.
So this was like with telesales, so phoning around people up, and saying, would you be interested in this?
Yeah, correct, yeah.
And they would last... Cause I've never done telesales. I came very close, and then thank God I got another job. It's famously quite soul-destroying, isn't it?
Very much so, yes. It's a very, very hard business.
And how many people do you think you lost via the sandwich?
I reckon at least over a dozen people.
What's your name?
Well, my name's Graham.
Graham, thank you for that. That's lovely.
All right.
Good lad, thank you. A dozen people just getting up and walking out. I'm trying to think if I've ever done that. I've had jobs that I've hated, but I don't think I've ever had the guts just to say, I'm just popping out for a breath of fresh air and never go back. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Number 9.
Thank you. It's Revolution number 9 by the Beatles from the White Album. It's a load of old tosh. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
You got kids, don't forget to give them a kiss, give them a hug. Don't forget to tell them they cost you a bloody fortune.
He's misquoting John Gaunt, ladies and gentlemen. Who'd have thought? 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Line 2.
Hello, Ian.
Hi there, Line 2. Don't worry, I'll put you out of your misery, and we'll go to line 7. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Ooh.
What the bloody hell is going on today? Check I've got some music lined up, just in case we need some. Okay, well, that's there. If we need it, if we need 2 minutes and 30 of hippie music, then we've got... Okay, good. Line 9, you're on the wireless. Is this old LBC? It sounds like old LBC to me. Oh, no. Yes! Dun, 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 bum, bum, bum. Can we get that music for this show? Because that's cracking music. It's still in keeping with the LBC theme, isn't it? Can we get that and have that? Hear the jingles. If you're listening, can we have that? I know you bought that music from Seattle for like $5,000 or something. Can we have that? That's quite good. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Dear Ian, I am Zog from the planet Igor Masnovich. We have abducted Agent Chris.
Oh dear.
Please wire £1 million to my intergalactic account from your super fat wallet.
I'll tell you what, you can keep him. You can keep him. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Hello. So the little hen man, has he gone for good?
He called up earlier.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Hey, come on, Ian, sing.
No, he called. He called.
It's okay. We'll do it again.
No.
Come on, Ian, sing with me.
No. Listen, we've got a little hen man. He called up earlier. We don't need another one.
Oh, let me just do it.
No.
Come on, Ian, sing.
Listen,
with me.
the thing is, what's your name, my friend?
Tony.
Yeah, Tony. We've got the little hen man. He calls up now and then. We called up earlier today. We don't need you.
All right. Well, let's just do it one more time anyway.
No,
Come on,
we don't.
Ian,
Seriously,
sing with me.
it's best if he does it. We don't need anyone else doing it. Thanks very much for the offer, but I'll say no. Thank you.
Come on,
no,
Ian,
I'll tell you, I'll say no. No. I'm gonna cut you off. I'm gonna. No, okay, we've got the hen man there, and thanks anyway. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
I'll tell you, those bags you take on the planes, they're way too small. You can't even fit Jimmy Cranky on it.
Here we go. I believe that's satire. I didn't hear what he said though. So, line 6, you're on the wireless. Oh yeah, Glenn Campbell did this brilliantly, didn't he? It was a good night. I've not spoken to you about that since then, have I? No, it was a cracking night, Helen. Glenn Campbell did it on the back of his head, didn't he? But it was that he did on the back of his head, wasn't it? And he got it confused. He thought it was... I don't know. Oh yeah, but I've not seen you since Glenn Campbell properly. That was... Here we go. He was fantastic. 70 years old, man. Needs a haircut. The best bit for me... Not the best bit, but when his daughter came out, that was rubbish. But when she sang the song, I'm proud to be the Rhinestone Cowboy's daughter... And then when his other daughter stood up in the audience, did you see her? We all followed to see if we could get a bit of Campbell, but no, she disappeared, unfortunately. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
I don't like the M25.
Okay, lovely, thank you. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Hello, it's Smurfman again. I just wondered if you've done a Smurf yet?
No, not yet. I've not got a clue what's going on. Let's hope we get a nice call here. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Oh, it's the bloke who pretends to be Graham. Just make sure we've got this music queued up, just in case. First there is a mountain, then there is no mountain, then there is... OK, that's there if we need it. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Oh, is that Serinda?
Yes.
Oh, the Verinda's girlfriend.
Hello. Hello. Hi, Ian. How are you?
I've only got 5 seconds.
Oh, I want to know, Verinda must be gay.
OK, well, who knows? We'll come up with the answer after this. Travel news headlines now with Helen Wilkinson.
Services are getting back to normal.
Travel news now with Amanda Redmond.
Thank you. Well, if you're going to fly out from any...
OK, well, we've got that. 0870 90 90 973. Wow, we've got 11 minutes. That's quite exciting. I will get... Oh, what am I doing here, for God's sakes? We'll get Donovan queued up, just in case it gets a bit rubbish, and maybe... so that would need to kick off at 26:30 if we were going to end on that. But let's see. 0870 90 90 973. Call's going straight to air. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
Hi. Do you know what? Did you have that meal with your bosses the other day?
I did, yes.
Well, did you come and tell us what happened?
It was all right.
What did you eat? Did you fall in love? Was it romantic?
It was very romantic. Didn't fall in love. I had like goat's cheese sort of salad for the starter, some sort of ravioli type thing for the main course.
What did he want to discuss with you?
Just, you know, because what it was, there was a big dinner for all of the presenters.
Yeah, but you bunked off.
I managed to bunk off by conveniently booking my holiday that week, and it was to make sure that I didn't bunk off from those things again.
Okay, so it's just to give you a bit of a warning.
No. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Hello,
Hello, line 10.
you alright?
Yeah, fine.
Good. I'm just wondering, does Triple M stand for anything?
Mix, as in the name Mix Mental Mayhem.
Oh, okay. That's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. This is working, isn't it? Yeah, okay. It's getting closer and closer. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Ian,
Yes.
did you know it's not unusual to be loved by anyone?
That's the rumour going around. I'm still not sure if I buy it or not. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Ian?
Yes.
The reason you shouldn't sit in the bath and you should have a shower
yes.
is because you'd end up sitting in traces of your own feces.
Well, no, I don't know if that's quite true, as I tend not to poo in the bath, you idiot. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Ian, if you're allowed a bath, can I have a water sprinkler?
Yeah, go on, treat yourself.
Hey!
Go nuts, go nuts. Just this once, mind you. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
I know where I'm going, you silly man. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, Ian? Hey, it's Mario Vincenti. How far you be?
Yeah, very good.
Good. I have men and ladies in the back of my cab today, and they're telling me stories.
Excellent. Want a word with you? Heather Jingles has just stepped in behind the glass. There was that... Come in here for a second. We had, playing... Some guy phoned up, and... I'll wait till he comes in, shall I? Some guy phoned up and played, like, old LBC music from the olden days. Dun 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 bum bum.
Yes.
Can we have that for this?
No.
Why?
Because it's not in licence.
What do you mean it's not in licence? It's out of licence, means it's free.
Yes, but it belongs to someone.
Who?
You would have to buy the licence.
Well, how much will it cost?
It belongs to Jeff Wayne.
Oh, the chances of anything coming to Earth are 1,000,000
so
to
if you'd
1.
like to negotiate a fee with him,
Yeah.
I'm sure he would let you have it.
Oh God, you've always got to throw out problems. This is the problem with management in this place. They can't be cooperative. Got to build barriers. Thank you, Heather. The chances of anything coming to Earth are 1,000,000 to 1. Dun 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 dun. Boom boom boom. I'll have a word with him then, shall I? Let's go to line 6. You're on the wireless.
At times unbearably so.
Okay, well done. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Can I place a delivery?
Sorry?
Can I place a delivery?
Of course you can.
Number 62.
Yep.
Number 65.
Is that with or without rice?
Egg fried rice.
Okay.
Anything else? Can I order anything else?
You can order what you want.
Coke?
Yep. Okay. First there is a mountain, then there is no mountain, then there is... We're getting very close to playing that song by Donovan in its entirety, unless you buck up your ideas. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Ian, it's been a nightmare day at Fun House. We've gone and lost one of the kiddies.
You're looking after the kids and you nearly lost one, did you? Oh, God blimey, that sounds... He's gone. Line 3, you're on the wireless. Up yours, Jeff Wayne! Jeff Wayne shall never defeat it. It's a cracking bit of music, isn't it? Ah, there we go. Thank you. Line 9.
Hello, just want to reply to iainleeforum.com.
Now, I've got Heather. Don't get stroppy. I've got no control over it's random calls straight to air, unscreened. I didn't ask that person to call in and do that. The microphone in there isn't working. Well, that's very convenient. We'll talk about it later on. Someone called in. It may even be Jeff Wayne for all we know. I don't know. I don't know. Line 2, you're on the wire. Don't look.
Ian.
Yes, hello, line 2.
Do you know, there's a pondery and a wonder
Yes.
and a poor fright, and I'd like to help number 6. Do you know why number 6 is afraid of 7?
No.
Because 7, 8, 9.
Yes. Okay, I have no control over what comes on the air, Heather. So if oh no, don't. Oh, you can just hear them.
That is going to cost you £1,000.
No, I
You
am.
know that.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Because we didn't play more. It's more than 30 seconds.
That's not the point.
I know the laws.
It's the composition.
I haven't got 1,000.
Well, you're going to have to dig deep in your pockets.
If the guy phones up and plays it, I've got no say over it.
You have a dump button.
But the thing is, when it's music, it's confusing because it just plays in my mind a little bit.
Don't let that happen again, Ian.
Okay, sorry. I'm really sorry, Heather. I don't know exactly. I've got no idea who it's going to be, when it's going to happen, or anything like that. So the person who's phoning in, playing the old LBC theme, if you could stop doing that, please, that would be kind of handy. Thanks very much for that. Let's go to line 6. You're on the wireless.
Don't miss tonight on the Clyde Ball answer phone, Wally Dingo's Aussie Rules update.
Wow, the Clive Ball's answer phone is getting trails. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Ian,
Yes?
it's Navinda.
Oh, hello, Navinda.
I just want to say I'm a transsexual, innit?
All right, lovely, thank you. Let's try line 8. Line 8, you're on the wireless. Oh, no! Hang on! I'm stopping it, hang on! Did we dump it? Oh, brilliant, okay, wow. We dumped the music. It means I can't take any more calls now. So, I mean, your plan's backfired. It means I've got to play a song now, Heather, because someone phoned in and played the LBC music, and so I've got to play a song now to end the show, which is backfires on you doubly. Means you've got to pay Donovan some money. Now, I can't take any of these. We haven't got any dump facility, so it could be. It's not looking good, is it?
On my garden gate's a snail, that's what it is. The lock upon my garden gate's a snail, that's what it is. First there is a mountain, then there is no mountain, then there is. First there is a mountain, then there is no mountain, then there is. Oh yeah! Caterpillar sheds its skin to find a butterfly. Then there is no mountain.
What? Hello?
This show is completely transparent. If